fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
All right, Monday, August 3rd, 2026, Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. There's Meat Sauce, Paul Lambert, Zach Halverson, Max Fuller. And yeah, Chris, big day. And I think the answer to the question is no Lieber today and no Lieber on Thursday, by the way.
Oh,
because of the trip to Auburn, right? But I know our guy Paris said he was coming in. I just don't know when. I know he wants to see his buddy Eric Stolhansky.
Yeah. Does he know they're only on the 7 o'clock hour?
I think so.
Yeah.
I never know what Mark knows.
Right.
No, you never know.
So we'll see Parrish at some point. But the 3 out of the 5 guys from the Super Troopers, the main cast, from 7 to 8, and then the initials invitational at 8:15 with AJ Mansour, Glenn, the Rube Glenn, Adam Weber, Ron Johnson, and Brett Blakemore at 8:15.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry we're not going to get Benny today because I'd love to talk to him about everything going on down at Vikings camp, man. You were there on Saturday, were you not?
I was, yeah. It was outstanding, yeah.
In what way?
It was just, it was a beautiful day. I mean, we were there during the walkthrough, but the fans started showing up about 1:30. It was just a lovely day to remind us that football is right around the corner.
Dealing with allergies?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It's always this time of month, too.
This time of month?
This
First
time
week of the
year.
month?
First week.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's always the beginning of August. I know hogs normally get really bad, but...
The Bone Thugs?
Yeah, I think it was...
Yeah! No. Wrong group.
Which member of Bone was your favorite?
Busy?
I liked Lizzie.
I don't remember Lizzie Bone.
Yeah. You didn't go to high school with me.
No.
I thought you were going to say T.
T?
T-Bone.
Yeah!
No, that's somebody.
T-Bone. Anyway, so training camp or whatever it was called, it was fun.
Yeah.
You guys did a radio show. Saturdays with Sauce is back.
Yep.
No, just one day, yeah.
Yep. I'm going down today.
Yeah?
They're going to be wearing pads. Today's the day, baby.
Hell yeah, man.
Today's the day. You want to see people knocking skulls?
Knocking boots.
That too. Maybe a little of that later. You never know, right? Depends on who's down there. If I see Seifert, he's getting some.
Oh, well, good for him.
That sexy little bucket hat he wears or whatever.
I do like it, yeah. Didn't know I liked it. And I saw him. I'm like, I guess that does it for me.
Hey, it's never too late to learn.
That's what I'm saying. And sometimes, some things change,
And some things stay the same.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
It's like this time of month. That's when Sauce gets allergies.
Yeah, man. This time of the month.
Yeah.
Damn it, man.
Sounds like Pat O'Brien now.
You'll never believe what I saw at training camp.
Yeah, take a dramatic step. That might help.
God, you sound weird. Must be January 3rd or whatever the month is, the third day of it.
Oh, man, it must be a total buzzkill right around the 4th of July.
No, the 4th is always great.
Outside of your allergies.
Yeah, outside of my horrific allergies, yeah.
And scene.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what a weekend, huh?
What'd you do?
Sunday. What'd I do? I played a lot of gigs. Bought a Mustang. Drove it. I found a new city that just is beautiful. On my way down to Le Sueur on Saturday. A town by the name of Henderson, Minnesota. It's just darling. It's like...
No, Henderson, Las Vegas is fantastic.
Sure. Well, Avi.
Henderson, Nevada, I guess, technically. Right outside of Las Vegas.
Yeah. This is a town called Henderson, Minnesota.
As lovely as Las Vegas or not?
In different ways, more lovely.
Why is that?
It's just an old city, like out of nowhere. You're driving along on something called the Minnesota River Valley Scenic Byway. The Minnesota River Valley Scenic Byway. And out of nowhere, this ghost town pops up. But it's not a ghost town. It's a living town. And every you know how like old towns, there's like 3 or 4 old buildings downtown. You're like, oh, cool. They kept those 4 buildings. Every single damn one of them is still there. And they're all brick. And they all look like, it looks like, Valentine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't mean this in any way offensive.
It doesn't sound like it's going to be at all.
Exactly. When you start like that, it's never good. But
no, not at all.
When you Google just Henderson, Minnesota,
yeah,
the first image that pops up That's how I picture you describing Union City, Indiana.
Exactly.
Right? Like, it just
Yeah.
looks like that's probably, it just, first of all, it looks like it's stuck in the past. And I don't mean that in a bad way either, because people like that kind of vibe, right? It's slow, it's small town, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
No hustle and bustle. But then even if you just click on Google Images and say, hey, show me a whole bunch of pictures of Henderson, Minnesota, every single one of them looks like it's 1955.
That's what I'm saying. You can't believe it. And every Tuesday they have a car show cruise in. And it's just this little, I mean, I'm telling you, Max, you got to see it, man. It's stuck in time. And they kept all the buildings. The old barber shop is about the size of my nutsack.
Hot.
And hot, just like my nutsack.
Did you go to the place called Hog Wild?
Oh, please. The adults are talking. Please.
Hey, come on, man.
Please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're 7 minutes into the week.
I know it's that time of the month.
It is this time of the month for you.
That's the name of the goddamn place.
The time of the month?
Oh,
No,
man.
Hog Wild is a bar
Once
there.
a month for 5 days as allergies drive us
so
nuts.
bitchy.
Yeah, I get so sassy.
God, you take it out on us.
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? Sorry I didn't get you pregnant this month.
Oh.
I found this old church right by there, right on the Minnesota Scenic Valley River. I don't know what the church is called. Yeah, I do. The Church of St. Thomas Jessenland, Jessenland. Out of nowhere, literally no city near it, this giant church, right? And so you stop and there's a sign that says, Church of St. Thomas Jessenland, nucleus of Minnesota's first Irish settlement, one of the oldest parishes in the state next to Mark.
Oh.
Oldest parish in the New Ulm Diocese. It was established in 1855. And so I look up behind this church and there's a cemetery. I'm like, oh, cool, cemetery. I walk around the corner, go up to the top of the cemetery. There are tombstones from 1858.
Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan's descendant, his grandpa.
Man.
His grandpa.
Crystal's going to cry.
Rip.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I love it, man. It's one of the things I like about traveling all over the state. Out of nowhere, I came up to a stop sign and then I look around. I'm like, where in the hell did I go in a time machine?
Oh.
Oh, would you calm down? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I just asked if you went to Hog Wild.
You're so sensitive this time of the month.
Go
These
ahead and
first
say it.
4 or 5 days when you have allergies, you're just on
Being a
edge.
bitch.
The Vikings aren't the only one wearing pads today.
Brilliant.
Well done. In 1852, Thomas, Walter, and Dennis Doyne staked claims a short distance from this spot. This marked the beginning of Minnesota's first permanent Irish settlement. Within a few years of the Doynes, they were joined by scores of other families. Right there, man. In the middle of damned nowhere.
It's not even that far, right? Even it says 49 minutes from where we are right now.
You know how you're cruising towards Mankato on 169?
Mm-hmm.
Right before you get to
Right past the
Sear.
candy store.
Right. That's
So it's-
exactly right.
According to the Google map, at least. Yeah, it's I mean, not super far past it, at least.
You can't believe it.
Interesting. Right before Le Sueur. You're right.
Right.
Apparently, some of the scenes from Purple Rain were filmed on that scenic byway.
I wonder because there's a big mural on one of the sides of the buildings of Prince. So that explains why there was a big mural on the side of the building.
Because I Googled the town and I was like, this looks vaguely familiar. And then, yeah, it was from Purple Rain.
That's why. Okay, that's awesome. And there's a mansion that I forget what the family's name was, built that's now like the museum. Sitting, I'm telling you guys, it's they preserved this city in a way I've never ever seen an old city been preserved, and it's just in the middle of nothing. And and imagine this, as if I may be macabre for a second, if that's okay with you over there.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
Well, we just feel like this time of the month, we have to ask for your permission.
Yeah,
We don't want to step on your toes.
Like-
while you have allergies.
in the
You don't.
it's a time
just
of
never
the
know.
month. Am I saying that right?
Yeah,
What is the real word?
It's the
First
first,
of the
of the
month.
month.
Okay, well, that's the same thing, apparently.
Bone Thugs made a remix for the for the ladies
Just
out
for
there
him.
for sauce.
So some notable tombstones in this old cemetery includes Bernhardt Kruger, Kruger, and it's a soldier's tombstone. So you always notice those, and for in particular, Private Company H7 Minnesota Infantry, born 1826, died 1874. Yes, he fought for Minnesota in the Civil War, and he's buried right there in that little cemetery.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's
right
still there.
Yeah. And right below his name, it says husband of Sophie.
Oh.
Oh, Soph. Look at this. I'll show you the video here of this is me standing on top of the hill there in Mexico, and I'm looking down this hill at this giant church into the river valley, man.
Wow.
That's why I like exploring this here. Look at that, dude. Doesn't that look like that's Valentine?
That straight up looks like Valentine.
I know you guys can't see probably very well from over there, but and if you look real close, you see my little red stang down there that I just bought. But anyway, look at that. So this is
Oh, wow.
that's down from the top of the
A
cemetery.
lot of dead people there.
A lot of old timey dead people.
Dead people, Mikey. Dead
Old
things.
timey dead people.
Chris has seen more of Minnesota in the last 3 months than I have in 46 years.
Well, you know what I figured out, dude? You know what I figured out? Look at that Mustang down there. You know what I figured out is I like hiking's cool and everything, being out, but I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
And I don't like bugs, and snakes piss me off. Sort of like him at the first of the month. Every time I see one, I get bitchy. Oh. And but I like walking through old towns. So I would rather get my steps in exploring a new little town, and that's what I do. I go up and I'm like, hey, there's an old school at the top of the hill over here. Over here, look, there's a mansion. Over here, look, that's probably somebody I don't want to know. There's a levee there too, because I'm sure it's been underwater most of forever. Anyway, so that's what I did.
Sauce, do you hike this time of the month, or do you wait for your allergies to go?
Yeah,
No, I got to wait for my allergies.
Yeah,
to calm
he
down.
attract bears this time of month.
Yeah, sharks. It'll be a disaster. if I go-
Sharks?
Sharks.
What's
yeah.
a jerky shark?
A shark.
You can't say that on the radio.
Don't say the J word.
Yeah, no, I stay at home.
Well, you sound great.
I do not.
No, you do. You sound like a different version of you.
Yeah.
Which is what we're always hoping
Like a
for.
multiverse situation.
Did anybody see
you-
Spidey?
I
I
did.
did.
I did as well.
You did?
I'm the only one that didn't.
You didn't see it. You were like the only one on the planet that didn't see it.
Yeah, it made a killer.
Nah.
Literally almost $1 billion.
Yeah, 927 million globally. 355 domestically.
It's insane, man.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
Second biggest opening weekend in box office history.
Only after Avengers, right?
That is correct. Avengers Endgame.
Well, how was it? Oh, no.
Sauce? Max?
I thought
That
it
was
was
very
great. I really liked it. I loved how they introduced who you thought was the bad guy. It's going to kick off a whole new generation, I guess, of Marvel movies with the character that they brought into the world in a new light. I thought it was great.
Was the bad guy the Roser Dozer?
Yes. Yep.
So you did see the movie.
Yeah, he doesn't pick up the tab.
No, it was awesome. It was like a perfect continuation and also kind of reset. Like you could have watched it without seeing the other four. There would have been some things that you missed, but
Yeah.
or the other three, I should say.
Right.
But it was like a perfect branching off point for a bunch of different things, Marvel and Spider-Man. And Tom Holland's just great, man. He's the best. He's the best
Yeah.
Spider-Man that there ever was.
For sure.
And they're literally going to chain him in a basement and never let him not be Spider-Man because every movie he's ever been in basically has made $1 billion.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy. There were a couple of scenes with John Bernthal, Zendaya, and Tom Holland. I'm like, I just saw these
Saw you
three.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of them were in Odyssey, and then a couple days later, it's like, boom. You thought that movie was big? This movie's even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernthal's a good dude, man.
And Zendaya's in Dune 3 as
Yeah.
well. So she's going to be in 3 different $1 billion movies
Wow.
this year, I would imagine.
Balls.
Corey, your thoughts?
Didn't care for it, but that's not for me. I got super bored. It was like, I thought it was, you just said if you haven't seen the last 3 or 4, you can probably figure. I felt like I had seen the last 3 or 4. It was like the same old thing, which is fine. People love it. I just was very bored. And I don't want to give away the spoiler. Never mind. I don't want to give away the
Yeah.
spoiler. But that did nothing for me. And that's one of my favorite kind of angles on superheroes is that group. And that I was like, really? I don't know. I was just bored.
Was Octomom
But the kiddo
on this
liked
one?
it. The kiddo liked it. And that's all. That's why I went. She wanted to see it. She thought it was great.
Yeah. Good.
John Bernthal was great in the
He's
movie,
great.
too. Him and Tom Holland's dynamic was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
It felt like
loved it.
Spider-Man really, like the real Spider-Man from the comics. Like he's just friends with everybody and can
Yeah.
hang out with everybody.
Absolutely crushed.
Yes, it did.
Good for them, man. I hear Kyler Murray also absolutely crushed. We got us a quarterback. Let's go.
That's the hot rummer.
Were you there?
Well, no, I wasn't there for practice. That didn't start till 3:30.
You went down there and broadcast and didn't stay for practice?
No, we left.
God.
Yeah, it was my allergies.
They should have
Nobody
scheduled it
wanted
for
me
the
around.
second week of the month.
Are you
Yeah.
allergic to doing your job?
No, but
Fun first 17 minutes, huh?
yeah.
He's like, 5 more days of this?
He loves it.
All right. One thing, though, that doesn't matter if you have allergies or not. One thing that you never have to worry about
Is your gutters, if you have gutter helmet from gutterhelmetmn.com, never clean your gutters again.
All right, the Super Troopers cast at 7, initials at 8:15. One of you gets a crack at $121,000 again with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Initials jackpot. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Tradespeople at Northern Tool have been building equipment in Fairmont, Minnesota.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's
Live in concert. Playing Treasure Island Resort and Casino Saturday, September 5th. Snoop Dogg. An unforgettable night with Snoop Dogg.
laid back.
With my mind on my money and
Live. Get tickets now at TICasino.com. Don't miss Snoop Dogg. Saturday, September 5th.
Quantum Fiber Internet celebrates how you run the meeting, run the edit, run the timeline, run the house, run 3 screens at once, different rhythms, same velocity, all powered by ultra-fast internet speeds on a 99.9% reliable network. Yay to main character internet energy. Yay to you with Quantum Fiber from AT&T.
everything, and so much more. Here we are. We got it all covered like a blankie.
One last thing, Christopher, about Spider-Man / movies and
Yes, sir.
stuff. So I saw both The Odyssey and Spider-Man at Eden Prairie, right? Because they got the IMAX.
Sure.
And when the wife and the kiddo and I were walking past the IMAX to get to Spider-Man, you could feel the whole theater shaking. And I'm like, man, I want to go back in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know what scene it was. I didn't even care. And my wife is like, I don't think I want to see that movie if that's how loud it is. And I'm like, that's why it was amazing. It was immersive.
Yeah.
She's like, Jesus, that's loud. I'm like, yeah, we're just walking past it and the whole thing was shaking. Sounded awesome.
Cool. That's so cool, man.
It's the best.
The
man.
movies are back, dude. How cool is that, right?
It's awesome.
It's pretty
sweet.
cool.
Between these two movies, Obsession, and then we got Dune and Avengers later this year.
Ladybug's back in theaters.
Oh, is it
Ladybugs
really?
back in theaters.
I'll tell you
Wow.
what else, man. This weekend, and I think again maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, at the St. Michael Theater by my house, they're doing they're showing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet.
The only one that matters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I never saw in the theater. You know,
Sure.
neither did any of y'all.
No.
So that's cool.
When is Point Break going back in? Didn't somebody tell us they're going to rerun
yeah.
that somewhere?
Well, I think they only show the new one because they say it's better.
Well, that's heresy.
Yeah, Harry C. Ford.
Oh, his return is questionable.
It is.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Well, Super Troopers in theaters soon as well.
Hell yeah.
And our
Friday,
buddies will be
right?
here in like an hour. Haven't seen Stolhansky in a while.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So who are the folks that are going to be here? Because I know not everybody can be here. Do we have that list?
I was texting with Eric yesterday. Oh, good for me. And he said, obviously, he was trying to get all 5 guys in. He said, Steve, Kevin, and myself, he says. So, no, hang on. Then he says, Kevin and Jay have to fly to New York. So now I'm confused because he said Kevin and both. Either way, it's going to be 3 of them. I think it's Nick Madden said the 3 on an email as well or a text, correct?
Okay, yeah.
So
Sweet.
So maybe Nick has it right.
Steve, Eric, and Paul is what Nick said. So
Got it.
And then what about Ringo?
Everybody forgets about Ringo.
Yeah, nobody really cares if Ringo shows up or not.
Oh, poor Ringo.
Ringy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So there you go. You guys saw a movie. Did you do anything else? Anybody?
I went to SummerSlam. I saw the Super Trooper guys at SummerSlam, actually. They were in the,
Which
the
did
old
you go?
front row. I went both days, both nights.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
And?
It was a blast, dog. I was lit. Even other dorks around me were like, this guy's a dork. Does he know this isn't real? I was getting hype. I was cheering. It was so much fun, man. And it was packed in there. Like, because my seats they were on, I mean, good for me. They were on like the equivalent of the field for the Vikings. So looking up from the field and just seeing US Bank Stadium from that angle was so cool, man. And there was a point, a wrestler that's been out for a while came back. It sounded like when Justin Jefferson scores a touchdown in there.
Okay.
Like you could not even hear yourself think. It was rocking because not every crowd brings the energy, but Minneapolis was super hyped for this.
What about the reception for our guys like Brock Lesnar or Chad Gable?
Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar got a huge reception. Got his ass whooped, but he got a huge reception at the end at the beginning. And Gable won his first championship, so he was super emotional, crying. His family was there and everything, and the crowd was just chanting "You deserve it" at him. So yeah, it was awesome, man. It was a special moment for him for sure.
Cool.
So is Brock done? Because we thought he was done like 3 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Is he done?
He didn't seem like he was done. I mean, he didn't take the gloves off and do all that bit. Maybe he doesn't want to do that again because he already did it. But I'm sure that he didn't say anything. Some of these guys are like, okay, so just like creatively, I'm done. I have better things to do, like John Cena and whatnot. But Brock Lesnar is probably holding out for one more big old Saudi check because WWE wrestles over in Saudi all the time and they like to get the old legends out of retirement and everything. So maybe he's not putting a bow on it quite yet. But yeah, he did put the other guy over, the new monster guy.
Does he still look big?
Yeah, he's still a unit, man.
Crazy.
He really is.
Man, that place full of people how many people did they get in there for a wrestling match? That's crazy.
It's some.
Because both nights it was sold out, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was like there were people in row Z in the 300 section.
Unreal.
Like everybody's walking around with their titles. Everybody's got the face paint and the ridiculous outfits, and it's just having an absolute blast. That's some people fly in for that. That's what it's all
What percentage
about.
of the crowd is female? 5?
I would say like
10?
I'd say like 20 to 30, but
No kidding.
Only like 0.5 were single females. Most of them are with a significant other, but there's a lot. It is just truly a cosmopolitan crowd, all races, all ages. I mean, you see like old ladies up in there, like getting hyped for Roman Reigns.
Tell me more about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawk's super interested in that too. It was a lot of fun, man. Seriously, it was. I couldn't recommend seeing live wrestling. Even people that don't watch it, I'm sure they had a blast just going.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah. Good.
Your dad was there too, Sauce.
Was he?
Are you watching it? If you're anywhere near Upper Deck, you're just watching it on TV, though, correct? You can't see well down to the center of the stadium.
No,
can
probably not. But even for because I had 2 different seats, and my seats on Saturday night were on the floor, but they were in the back, in the middle, and even I was mostly watching it because the ring isn't like it's not raised. So you're kind of just on fold-out chairs. So I mostly was just watching it on TV next to a very pungent child, I must say. Yeah, he was very stinky. And it was not just BO like normal wrestling fans. It was piss.
Oh, piss.
Yeah.
What was the age of this young man?
I don't know. He was having the time of his life, but it was so bad. My friend literally was like, I'm going to tell his dad. He's like, when we're leaving, I'm going to tell his dad. I was like, you can't
Like
just
a
tell
7 years
dad.
old teenager? What are we talking here?
He was like a teenager. Too old to be smelling like piss. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
But he was having a blast.
he pissed himself.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't see him come down from the Vikings broadcast booth, did you?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
Gentlemen,
So good.
Front Page
Hawk,
Sports
can you check?
is next. Super Troopers, guys, at 7, initials at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
and don't forget to tune in, KFAN.com/watch, brought to you by our
Power Trip's 25th birthday bash is on at Treasure Island November 5th and 6th. Friday's show is open to everyone, with the initials game and a trip to Vegas with the guys up for grabs. Thursday's comedy show featuring Kelsey Cook, Chad Daniels, Cy Amundsen, and Tommy Ryman is full, but you can still join the wait list at KFAN.com/25.
The blizzards are all gone.
I think
7,000 blizzards.
I think there's one Reese's Pieces
Somebody
left.
ate half of it.
What?
Yeah.
Throw it out.
Why would you put half of a blizzard back in
Because you
the...
want to eat the other half later, probably.
I mean, maybe.
They ain't a lot of people that come here for, you know what I'm saying? So who ate all the blizzards?
Who ate 30-bag lunches?
I'll tell you who.
I'll
That
tell you.
damn Sasquatch.
So, Billy Madison was on Comedy Central yesterday.
Yeah, A+.
So look, I've seen that movie 1,000 times. It hit me right between the eyes. I was like 14 or 15 when it came out. Everybody in my high school watched it 1,000 times, right?
Same.
We all could quote it. We could all do essentially one-man plays
Yep.
reciting Billy Madison. And I know it's ridiculous. I know. I'm not nitpicking this because I think it's a great movie with one huge flaw. It's a ridiculous movie, but with a ridiculous flaw. But it's a comedic flaw. But I would love to know when they were sitting around the writer's room going, all right, what about this last scene? How are we going to do this? Because think about this. Eric, right?
Yeah.
Eric's a bad man. Eric was going to get the company. He was going to get Madison Hotels, right? But Billy embarrasses him at the academic decathlon because he can't answer the question about business ethics, correct?
Yeah.
So he throws a giant tantrum, takes out a gun, and is about to shoot Billy Madison in the head. But Steve Buscemi shoots Eric in the ass, and then Billy famously says, boy, I'm glad I called that guy.
Yeah.
So let's just recap what I just said. He takes out a gun, and he's about to shoot and kill him. And then when Billy graduates, Eric's in the crowd with crutches. Not only is he not in prison, they invited the injured man to the ceremony. And he's walking away in disgrace, like, and mad that Billy graduated. Why is he not in prison?
Yeah. For attempted murder.
And again, let's say he's out on bond or something.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say he's out walking the streets before his trial. He wouldn't be invited to the house for the graduation party.
No.
Makes no sense.
No. He'd probably be on house arrest.
So think about it, though. Somebody in that writing room was like, well, what do we do with Eric? He just tried to kill him. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if he's just walking down the aisle with crutches.
Yeah.
After Steve Buscemi, Danny McGrath, shoots him in the ass.
So good.
God, I got a lot of spare time.
Yeah. I love that movie, though.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
Shall we do Front Page Sports?
Boom.
Because today's a big day.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. You can get the Red Bull 3 for $6.50 for a limited time. Go mix and match any flavors you want of those 8.5-ounce Red Bulls at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Yeah, thank you. Love you, Holiday.
Are you guys on the edge of your seats?
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I can't.
Because today's the
stand it.
day.
I can't stand another moment. I wish it was happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 14 hours from now.
Let's poke them.
22-year-old Lucas Jumelon is the chip leader with 9 to go. The final table of the World Series of Poker 2026 tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday on ESPN. Next 3 nights. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it's all happening.
No player has had a higher percentage of the total chips in play in the last 20 years than Lucas Jumelon. So he is a heavy favorite. But hey, look, it's poker. Nothing's guaranteed. But the two closest to this percentage, Karai Aldemir and Hossein Ensan, both won. Big chip leads almost always lead to a big advantage. We'll see tonight.
Wow.
4 Americans, 2 Canadians, 1 French guy, 1 Finnish guy, and a guy from Cyprus.
Hill?
Oh. Yeah.
Damn!
No. Is he insane in the membrane?
$10 million for first, $6 million for second. Everybody guaranteed at least $1 million.
Does he like taking hits from the bong?
I don't know.
Great song.
Great song.
Slammer.
And ESPN's Jeff Platt, the guy that interviewed me the last couple of years, which is really cool, will
Is he
be
the
on
guy
our
whose
show
arm cut off?
briefly tomorrow. He'll jump on tomorrow live from Las Vegas.
Is that right?
Just
talk
briefly,
about
yeah.
what?
Oh,
to talk
sweet.
about the World Series of Poker. At that point, what, final 5 or 6?
That's cool.
Whatever they're
man.
playing down to tonight. Jeff's the best. Good dude.
Is that the deal you made with him to get on the television?
Inverted.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I had to do some pretty
Cowgirl?
unspeakable
Is that where you
things.
have a, is that where you have a wrist brace on?
Yep.
Yeah, what happened with your wrist?
I think I got like some tendonitis thing. It just, it's not
Sure.
Is it your good hand or your bad hand?
my good hand, but we didn't let that affect us. We powered through it.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
When you say us,
Yeah.
never mind. I
But
get
good
it.
for you.
Good for you.
So, yeah, World Series of Poker back on ESPN for the first time in a long time.
So I
Yeah,
saw
that'll be
stuff
great.
on the weekend it was on. Was that just like old stuff or it was like preliminary stuff? I saw something about poker on ESPN on the
They've been
weekend.
showing, they've had like a 3-week break, so they've been showing the run up to the final
Okay.
9,
Oh.
showing you how we got to these 9. And I believe it's your guys. I think the Manning brothers, that Omaha Productions is a part of this,
Oh.
putting it together.
Yuck.
Oh.
They got their hand in everything. Your guys.
Yeah. Be good for them.
They're the worst.
They're going to get carpal tunnel or whatever Zach's got.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
The Major League Baseball trade deadline is today, and the Twins have made a handful of moves, Sauce, but they also lost yesterday to the Mariners 7-6. That was despite being down 6-0, rallying all the way back and tying it at 6 before losing it in the bottom of the 9th. A walk-off single by something called Colt Emerson.
Yeah, 2 tough losses, 2 walk-off losses, if I'm correct. They got them walked off. I think it was the first or second game on just a routine ground ball, and Royce Lewis looked too long at second base, tried to make the throw home, and they walked him off there. And then yesterday, they an unbelievable comeback, man. They were down 6-0, I think, in the 8th inning, and Royce Lewis hit that home run, and then the one guy hit the home run in the 9th to
Creasel.
tie it. Creasel did? Oh, good
Yeah,
for
Creasel.
Creasel. Good for John. I'm shocked he'd play for them, but yeah, they found something, man. I hope they can continue. They get to beat up on the real bad Royals for 3 games, I think, in Kansas City starting tomorrow. So, yeah, it looks like they're turning a corner. I think they got at least 2 more moves in them today, and we'll see what they do.
Night moves.
At least 2 more
Great
moves
song.
today.
Yeah.
Is that from a source?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't believe they still talk to you.
One of them
No
does.
kidding.
One of them does.
good move.
Hey, I'm trying to mend fences, man. Yeah. Night Moves, like Hawk said. Great song.
How do you feel about their moves so far?
I mean, it's tough when the AJ Minter guy they got, I think, is good. He pitched him out of a jam yesterday, and after listening to the Gleeman and the Geek podcast, the guy that they got, that Kramer guy from the Orioles, was like one bad start away from being DFA'd. So that means like basically cut from the Orioles. So they didn't want, to have to go through the waiver wire. So they gave up a couple of maybe 1 or 2 prospects for him, and they have him. So he's a back of the rotation kind of guy. But when you see a team like the Dodgers, it's like a video game.
So 22 hours ago, you were responding to a tweet that said the Los Angeles Dodgers are finalizing a trade for Detroit Tigers ace Tarek Skubal, sources tell ESPN, and you retweeted that with the caption, "Cool league."
I mean, I know they're playing within the rules, but like the prospects they gave up are just okay. It's like the Luka trade. Like if they'd opened that up to anybody, I would bet that if the Twins were interested, that if like I don't know, I don't think from what everybody else is saying, I don't think they got a good amount of prospects for him. But man, what a team they have.
Well, he's also a pending free agent.
Yeah,
that's why.
But it's a
He's
video
rental.
game team. He's a 2-time Cy Young winner.
Yeah, like you built that on your video game.
Yeah,
It really is.
it's a video game team. And
Yeah, it's
honestly,
not fair.
both of
It's
those
dumb.
guys are on my MVP or MLB The Show team, both Tarek and Shohei. It's unbelievable. But, hey, good for them, man. Now, baseball's going to fall apart and probably not even play next season. But, man, they are the definition of an arms race, and they're going to dominate whoever they play. I mean, I think they're minus 110 to win the World Series or something like that. Or maybe that was a different team. It doesn't matter, but they're a heavy favorite. And now they have 2 of the best pitchers in the league that can go back to back in a playoff series. unbelievable. But it might be over for baseball.
Yeah, that pretty much guarantees it, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Oh, yeah.
Dodgers are plus 150
Incredible.
on DraftKings.
In August. That's unbelievable,
Next
man.
closest is the Yankees at plus 560.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So Minnesota Twins are 49-1.
I like my
Yeah,
odds.
it's
So
not
you're
bad.
telling me there's a
Not bad.
chance.
So, yeah.
Dodgers did acquire Tarek Skubal, the back-to-back reigning Cy Young winner, for 3 prospects. Skubal's 29. Like I said, he's a pending free agent. Arbitration last year gave him $32 million. And according to sources, the Tigers and Skubal were $13 million apart. Not like 1.3 apart, $13 million apart.
I mean,
Yeah, I think he was basically telling teams to, like, I'm going to go to the Dodgers next year either way. So,
if there is a next year.
yeah.
Where the crowd loved themselves from Justin Jefferson, didn't they?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, at SummerSlam? Yeah, he got them hype, man.
He's great.
Did he get in the ring or just on the screen?
He was like kind of standing on
Kinda like a hype
on
man.
the side of the ring, getting everybody hyped for the main event. And they did a little like video package with him on night 1 as well, and everybody got super excited.
Kept screaming, "Show me them tees!"
Did he really?
Yeah, that's like his catchphrase.
Oh, good for him.
He's working for Snapple now.
Oh,
Oh, man, kiwi strawberry
Oh, yeah.
Snapple back in the day was 1,000 out of 10.
It was basically sugar with a little water in it.
Sure.
It was
So good,
delicious.
though.
Yeah.
I used to bike to the gas station just to get the kiwi strawberry Snapple.
Yeah.
Very
and
good,
then have
yeah.
a fit because of the sugar.
Well, it's like, but I was also pounding like 7 Mountain Dews a day. So that was like, I'm going to go drink something healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go have a Snapple. Remember the Snapple lady?
Remember?
Paul, put your hand on, of course. She was famous.
Yeah, she wasn't just famous.
Hang on. Let's look her up.
Yeah, the sugar.
Snapple
Let me
lady.
have
She's still
some of
with
that
us.
sugar.
Wendy Kaufman.
Oh, yeah. He was.
Okay.
Oh,
some
yeah.
sugar.
Still with us.
Of course she is.
She also had 2 stints on Celebrity Fit Club.
Yeah, she also had 2 of them put in her heart.
Oh.
She was also on a show called Oprah, Where Are They Now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's in.
Sugar.
Yeah, he for sure was.
She's married and lives in Las Vegas. She was a drug addict for 10 years and spent 10 months in rehab shortly before joining Snapple in 1991.
Well, good job, man.
Yeah, good timing.
Way to go.
Good
Cleaned
for her.
up and got some Snapple. Is that still a big thing? Do people still buy Snapple or is it over?
Know.
I don't know if it's still in stores. I can't remember the last time I saw one.
I don't
Is it still
know.
a thing? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Target has it. Walgreens has it. I think Mussy drinks their green tea every day.
Yeah, it's got alcohol in it.
Wow. Well, good for us.
Is it?
Yeah, I got some good news from Mussman this weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good for him.
Yeah.
Right on.
I love Mussy.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah, the child's not his.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Is that the same news you heard?
So what did you do to celebrate?
We went and got a bunch of people pregnant.
Isn't his kid like 20?
Yeah, there's a different one.
Oh, Muzz.
Different family.
Oh, Muss.
This one's in Lithuania.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got a few families.
How awesome would that be if we found out that Musk truly has a full-on second family in Lithuania?
I mean,
It would be great for
that
that family.
whenever he disappears from time to time, he's just going over there to satisfy his wife and feed his kids.
Yep.
And then he comes back.
Where have you been?
yeah, he didn't get laid off. He's been in Lithuania this whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, iHeart Lithuania.
Yeah.
They got a yacht over there?
They got a music festival, I'm sure.
Oh. Hawk, please tell me you don't watch the sizzle reel outside of the studio. You'd punch that TV.
I don't.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I close my eyes as I
You
walk
should
through the
not
hallways
watch
here.
it.
Sauce, who would play the iHeart Music Fest Lithuania?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Thanks. Probably Ice Cube.
Yeah.
No. Probably DMX.
Oh. Yeah.
No.
Closer.
He's dead though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a specific answer?
No.
I think the Grateful Dead is big over there.
No.
So cat okay? Maybe the Snow guy who sings Informer.
You know, saying blah, 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 blah.
What? You have what in your A?
Here's what I said.
By the way, have you ever seen, Core, that Jim Carrey did a parody of the Informer song? When he was
for
on
sure.
In
Living Color.
Okay,
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's great.
Yeah, he leaned in.
Yeah, and then he did one of Vanilla Ice. That's also really funny.
How many of these damn things are there? Do I keep doing the same one over and over again?
What, training?
Yeah.
It never ends.
What does that do?
I don't know. I keep getting emails about it. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I don't know where these people
Remember
work,
that-
but it ain't my iHeartRadio.
Remember that email, Hockey, when I got about signing something? You never signed
I never
that,
did
right?
either.
I didn't either.
Like, I don't know what this is. I'm not
Yeah.
doing this.
No.
I'm not signing
I get
something
a-
that I should have a lawyer look at first.
I get a reminder every day about it.
Yeah, not signing it.
No. Hawk, did you have my dad look at it?
I sure did.
No. The thing in your email.
Oh, no. No. I had him look at the thing in my underwear.
Oh, that's your wiener.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
What really matters is next, scores and stats around the world of sports and in between. Chris will change your life with something else. 40 minutes from now, 60% of the Super Troopers will be in the building. And then at 8:15, Adam Weber, Ron Johnson, Brett Blakemore, Glenn Schmidt, and AJ Mansour square off in quarterfinal number 6. Chris, you moved on Friday.
Sure did.
And we'll see who's moving on today. And one of you gets a crack at $121,000 power trip back after this on The Fan.
Quantum Fiber Internet celebrates how you run the meeting, run the edit, run the timeline, run the house, run 3 screens at once, different rhythms, same velocity, all powered by ultra-fast internet speeds on a 99.9% reliable network. Yay to main character internet energy. Yay to you with Quantum Fiber from AT&T.
Good morning. Oh man, I'm not wearing a hat today. I'm bald. I'm gonna need a segment on Friday and tell everybody that I'm bald. As long as I get my hair cut. When I don't get my hair cut for a while, and that's the stupid thing. I mean, what a joke is it to be bald, and which should give you at least the luxury of not having to get your hair cut, but you still have to get your hair cut because there's still some hair that grows on there. And when it does grow on your head, it looks terrible. So it's just, there's really no pros to being bald unless you're like Ben Lieber and you pull it off real well. Freak. So yeah, hope everybody had a good weekend. I did, very much so. Grandview Lodge is awesome. Brainerd Lakes area is awesome. Didn't shoot the best at Pirates Cove, but didn't shoot the worst. Played a full 36, both the captains and Blackbeard's challenge course. And beautiful day out. I mean, the weather was this weekend. I mean, maybe a touch warm. Could have dialed it back a little bit closer to the 70s personally, but if you were on the lake, like we didn't have access to a boat or anything, so we were kind of if I had a boat, that would have been maybe different. That would have been absolutely, amazing. And driving by all the people having fun, man, get yourself a friend with a boat, because if you don't, you feel left out. Morning, Zacho. Are you involved with Hockey Day Brainerd? Assuming you're coming up here. I'm not involved with it, but I am definitely looking. I'm definitely looking to shoot up there that weekend. Nothing confirmed, but definitely want to be a part of that, or at least see it. I have to be back Saturday night for the Wild game in St. Paul, but I have driven up to that area overnight multiple times now from St. Paul, from Grand Casino Arena. So, certainly not unheard of to drive. So, Zach, it's something in the White Bear Lake water. Yeah, everybody White Bear. At least we have water now, man. There was a time where we did not have The water was running out. There was some sort of they plugged up the sinkhole under the lake, and I think I like to say this. It was definitely Hugo. Hugo took all of our water, but we got it back. Are you high by? No, that's not something I do, especially with work. But even if I didn't, like Monday morning, if I didn't have any responsibilities, even so, putt, yep. Started balling my 20s. I started balling my teens, man. I started balling my teens. Yeah, let's see here. Hello, good morning, Nicole. Morning, Zach. Morning, Geeks. Yeah, it's a Monday, man. It's those weekends, man. They fly by, especially in the summertime. It's just like you blink and it's Sunday night, and you're like, ugh, I gotta set a 4 a.m. alarm tomorrow. Ugh. But yeah, it's a catch-22, right? The more fun you have, the faster it goes, and the faster it's all over. So, got to be here for a good time, not a long time, I guess. Let's see here. We all got people giving each other hair restoration institute restitute. Maybe I'm high. Yeah, I don't know. I will say, kind of proud of myself in a way. Closed out a bar on Saturday night. Was at Zorba's until 2:00 in the morning, and didn't think I had it in me. Still did it again. Man, I don't drink much anymore. I really, it's every couple months. I mean, the last 2 times I've been to Vegas, I don't. Okay, I did consume 1 alcoholic beverage in the last 2 trips I've been to Vegas. That's how little I drink now. Again, I've got other substances, but you can tell, man. You go to these liquor stores now, and there's no, like, you used to have the big signs, Miller Lite for, like, this, or Bud Light, whatever, for, the big sale. Now it's all THC beverages and stuff, which I'm a little dicey with, but like the liquor store we stopped at the other day, man, it was all THC ads on the outside. Oh, I got to read this. Hold on. August 15th. Snoop Dogg on September 5th. Ron White will be there October 7th. Get the complete details on all of our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
You got that right. We go full pads today, man. They're starting to tap them down at Vikings training camp. And Coach talked about Caleb Banks and how he's progressing.
We have a mindset of what that looks like because it's really been, a good chunk since he's played football. So we're building up those reps. He'll get a little bit more today, but we're being real purposeful, with the fact that he's in there with a lot of the first group. He's in there, hearing the full, the full complement of the calls that Flo has up that day. And one of the things that I was really, really impressed by in the spring is just his ability to retain information, even without physically getting to apply them, how he handled walkthroughs, how he handled the meeting room. And it's been really cool seeing him and Big Citrus and the connection those guys have. If you see one, you probably see the other, which is, exactly what you're looking for when you bring in 2 young guys like that.
Big Citrus.
That's a huge bitch.
That's right.
Caleb Banks, as a high school senior, according to Wikipedia, how many sacks do you think Caleb Banks had as a high school senior in Michigan? Again, this guy is 6'6", 327 now. Not exactly sure how big he was, whatever it was, 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe 5 almost. He's 23 now. How many sacks did he have as a senior?
As a senior.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is this a trick question? Did he not play defensive line in high school?
No, he did.
Okay.
Well, he had sacks, so he must have played defense. I don't know if he played. I doubt he played both ways, but who knows? You never know.
17.
30.
20.
69.
Can Can you imagine as a high school senior lining up against a monster potentially as big as Caleb Banks? At 3.
Oh.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I would think even if they I don't know how big he was, I guess 5 years ago, but still, he must have been sizable. Even if they put 2-ish guys on him every time,
Yeah.
you would think he would still find more than 3. That's strange.
Yeah, very.
Maybe he was busy.
Yeah, maybe he was busy.
Yeah, he also played basketball in high school. Maybe he didn't want to hurt himself.
Yeah.
Wanted to play ball.
Yeah, let's play a little ball
Play
here.
a little ball here. Let's do a little What Really Matters here. I'll do scores and stats around the world of sports. Chris will change your life with something else, and it's brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Go get LASIK from Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting, the legends of LASIK at Ovo LASIK and Lens. Thanks, Ovo.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's talk about a couple of things that happened over the weekend. How about Niners placing wide receiver Ricky Pearsall on season-ending injured reserve because of a PCL injury? So here's what's crazy about this. He's going to have surgery, and the recovery is somewhere in that 6 to 12-month range when most people think the sweet spot is right in the middle, somewhere around 9 months.
Sometimes it's in the back.
25 years old. So about 9-ish months, give or take, to come back from a PCL surgery. If you remember in September of 2024, he was shot in the chest and was back by week 7.
Oh, that's right. That's that guy.
So his recovery is longer than getting shot point blank in the chest.
Unbelievable.
More likely to recover from a gunshot wound than what he's about to go through, which is major PCL surgery. So that makes more sense why they brought Debo in, or back.
Yeah.
Is they knew this was bad. And it's bad. He's done for the year. What really matters is this.
You're taller in the morning than you are at night. When you wake up in the morning, you're about 1 centimeter taller because at night, when you're lying down, the spine stretches and decompresses. Throughout the day, the world weighs you down.
Oh.
So in the morning.
That's a huge bitch.
Yep.
But by the end of the day.
Freak.
Yep.
You are correct.
Hunchback.
Oh, meat sauce.
The Minnesota Lynx won 108-100 over the Fever. That is the 10th straight win for Minnesota. They are now 25-6. Olivia Miles with 28, Courtney Williams 27, Collier 18. That was despite 37 from something called Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark 2 of 9 from 3 for 19 points. All the Lynx do is win. They take on LA Thursday at 8 o'clock. That's on Prime. Now, yesterday was big because it was the WNBA trade deadline, and there were some rumors, speculation that the Lynx would potentially move Nafisa Collier.
Yeah.
Because she's a pending free agent, and it's like, well, you can't let her just walk, can you? Well, they didn't trade her, which means I think they're confident they can sign her back. Make sense?
Yeah, man. That's great. They're an absolute machine.
Yeah, why would she go anywhere?
Yeah.
Right. Right. It's not like it is the Dodgers where she can make tenfold somewhere else. She's going to make the most money she can make here anyway. She seems to like it here. This is the best team in the WNBA.
The Lynx kind of are the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well said.
So, yeah, she's going nowhere. What really matters is this.
Andrew Johnson was buried per his own instructions on July 31st, 1875, with his body wrapped in the American flag and a copy of the Constitution placed under his head. Some bitch loved his country, boy.
I think that's what they said when they lowered the casket into the earth.
Yep.
Sauce, you got to wrap yourself in something and place something under your head. Go. Not now. I mean, when you're dead.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
I would like to be wrapped in probably like cheeseburger wrappers, then put under my head a very large pillow.
You don't get this bit.
I'm sorry, I've let you down.
A very large pillow. I mean, that's going to be required.
Yeah, because I have a huge head.
Right.
I'd like to wrap you in flames.
You
Right
hate
now.
me. And no one loves you more than I do.
I know it's the problem with my life.
Yeah, you hate the people who love you. You treat my dad like trash.
You just said a man truth, man.
Over the weekend, CBS
stepped over a line.
announced that Tony Romo is on leave after his OWI arrest in Wisconsin last week. J.J. Watt is going to join Jim Nantz and Tracy Wolfson on CBS's lead call. He'll be the lead analyst while Romo is out, which is crazy to already say that because their first game isn't until September 13th. So they're just saying, like, he's on leave, and we already know it's not going to be wrapped up by then. So J.J. Watt, potentially Wally Pipping Tony Romo? Now, Romo makes $17 million a year.
Rosie.
And whoever, like, let's say they let him go and replace him with somebody like J.J. Watt. It's not like they're going to save money. J.J. is going to ask for a fortune as well. But if you don't like Tony anymore, or if you think that too much of the public doesn't like Tony anymore, is this a window to say this is our chance to get rid of him?
Yeah, probably.
But if they like him, if CBS likes him and says we don't really care about the criticism because we like him, then who knows? But J.J. Watt temporarily in Tony Romo's spot on CBS.
You may have said this, so I apologize, but I was apologizing to hockey for going too far. The first game they would have is the Packer-Vikings game. That's on CBS, 325. So it would be that game.
It's going to be JJ.
Watt. He'll be the only JJ starting, other than Justin Jefferson.
So there's at least one. What about Juwan Jennings?
I don't know if he'll technically start.
Wide receiver 3.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't count as a start.
Yeah. That's right around the corner, Hogs Daddy.
Can't wait, baby.
Can I ask you guys a serious sports question?
Sure.
Our Hawk and I amped.
Are we so happy about our top 3 with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Juwan Jennings that we don't even care that our depth behind those 3 is pretty thin?
We got Ty Felton.
You just made my point for me. I mean, like, are we so happy with the top 3 that we're like, look, if they stay healthy, we don't need wide receiver 4 or wide receiver 5.
Need?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, they're really deep. They have a lot of offensive weapons.
We got TJ.
Yeah.
Josh Oliver can catch a pass or 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have 19 running backs.
They are. This is a very good team. If they can get some of these rookies to step up, and we heard on Saturday during the first practice in front of the fans that Golday, Big Citrus, and Caleb Banks were all with the first team. That would be a huge win if you can get those guys to play with the first team and contribute. They don't get a lot of that around here. Thanks, Counting Crows. Sorry, Hawk, it went too far.
What really matters, though, is this.
Yes, when you take these tests, we do for iHeartRadio, it always makes me laugh because they're like, okay, you ready for the test? And you're like, yeah. Okay, here's the situation. A lady walks into a room. Do you A, compliment her huge breasts, or B, just say hello and move on? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right. You don't have to. You'd have to be an absolute moron to fail these tests.
Yeah, but when Hawk hits A, it says no, Chris.
Yeah, that's the thing is it doesn't even fail you. It's just like no, Chris. Remember the answer is B, but thank you for guessing. Now moving on to the next question.
And if you hit A, it's always no, Chris, because they assume he's the only one.
And I think over the years they've learned if it's like, hey, number 1, compliment her body, or like option B is again say hi and just move on. There used to be option C, and it would say little a column A, little a column B, but so many guys here at the Fan just hit C. Like, what's wrong with that? Why can't I say a nice little, misogynistic thing and then say hello and move
Maybe
on?
don't wear a bra next time.
No, I don't know your name.
But also have a nice day.
Yeah, have a great day, Bate. Nice rack.
Yeah, Bate.
Yeah, Bate.
And why can't I say things like, but hey, I thought we were on the same team?
Oh, boy.
And maybe we'll do a little extra credit after work.
A little too close to home?
That was confirmed again about a week ago. That actually happened.
There are so many people here that are lucky we don't have an HR department. That's an instant firing.
It's okay.
I just cannot believe. I mean, I can believe.
Because if we were on if this were a softball team, we'd be on the same team.
Just patting ass.
Just patting ass.
Yeah, just hitting ass and going, what's the big deal? I can't believe it.
It's okay.
Yet again,
we're
I can't.
on the same team.
No.
Is he wrong?
We are on the same team.
Yeah, but
you don't get to just slap ass.
We are.
No, not that
No,
team.
relax. Quit.
Yeah,
Not this month.
take care of your wrist.
Yeah, quit voice texting with Tommy.
Oh, man, I got to take that stupid test.
Yeah, me
There's
too.
700 of them.
Yeah, it's a
This
lot.
must be the 8th one I'm on. I'm on.
Levon?
Yeah, Burton.
Oh, well played. You're on top of it today, Oggs.
Yeah, thank you, bud.
How's your wrist?
Mine's fine. My penis is.
Hey, by the way,
Oh.
let's go back. Do you remember when, and I don't care, do you remember when Abbott, for a couple of people here at the station, would just give the answers so certain people wouldn't fail the test?
Sure.
Is that
Because
right?
back in the day, it was like a 40-minute test. And if you got, what was it, 7 out of 10? Or no, sorry, if you got under 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, I forget. If you got more than like 2 or 3 wrong,
Yeah.
you had to take it again.
Yes, you did.
And a couple of times, a couple
Is
of people,
that right?
they mailed it in. They weren't
Is
paying
that
attention. They
right?
guessed wrong. And they're like, I have to sit through this again? And there were so many complaints that eventually Abbott just started saying, here's the cheat sheet. Just when it comes, just say A and then C and
He had a
B.
Post-it note on his computer.
Post-it note with the answers.
Because he knew half the time he would have to take it for them, so he wanted
Yes.
it right there, yeah. There's a few people. It wasn't just one.
But I will say this, the questions back in the day were more unclear. Right now, like Chris just said, now it's so obvious one answer. It's like, why are we even doing this? If you can read,
Who, me?
you will ace this test every time. If you can't, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
And you're probably in management.
yeah.
And Hawk, I don't know if you've noticed, but like they don't like stop you from hitting the arrow,
Yeah.
so you can just kind of
Just
buzz
keep.
right
I'm just
through it.
buzzing right through,
Oh.
man. Yeah. Yeah. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all just
I'm
so
gonna-
corporations can cover their ass, right? And say,
yeah.
they
Oh, yeah.
all went through training. We trained them all.
I'm surprised they don't. I'm just going to outsource me taking the test to a different country.
Well played.
Little of column A, little of column D. What's we're on the same team? What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
We are on the same team.
Jeez. I
Unbelievable.
don't think that's the first time he said that.
No.
More of what really matters after this. The Broken Lizard Group, at least 3/5 of them on their way in. Our buddy Eric Stolhansky, one of them, of course, which is the best. Can't wait to see him. Initials at 8:15. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored
Microphones, being superstars.
Just no big deal.
No big deal. I've seen those guys on giant screens before.
Stohansky's rocking a Wild shirt, of course, as well. He just gets the bit. He just gets it.
Mics are on, everybody.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at you. You're all
We'll take it, man. Early.
Good to see you. Wow. Everybody's mics on. Everybody, let everybody know.
Yeah, here we go.
Putting on headphones.
Good morning.
Hi.
All right, so
Welcome
Steve,
to the
Paul, and
show.
Eric, 3/5 of the Broken Lizard Super Troopers crew in the building, including our buddy Eric Stohansky. Good morning.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
You guys have a history.
Oh, yeah. We go way back.
You host sometimes, I hear.
I'll come in as a guest, right?
Yeah.
I have
Sure.
co-hosted with Russo for the 9 to 12 a couple of times, but on the KFAN, I come in as I play the game Initials. We come on, just talk movies. These guys have been to our screening. What I love about Corey is he liked the Danny DeVito scene in Super Troopers too.
That's what you like about him?
He's a connoisseur of scenes.
That's what I don't like about him.
Oh. Yeah. Eric was allowed to host twice, but all the racist terms and cursing, they wouldn't let him come back again. It was over. I don't know what happened.
Classic Minnesota.
He's a wild card that way.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Great seeing you guys.
Yeah, how was the weekend in wrestling and all of that? Did it go? I'm over here. Hi, guys. Hi. It's good
you're
to see
back
you.
there.
I'm back
Okay.
here. Yeah, I run all the buttons, so if they make me mad, I turn their mics off.
It was crazy. It was crazy. We had done some wrestling stuff before, and it's just such a spectacle, and it's just so crazy, and there's nothing that can prepare you for it. 40,000 people screaming. It's crazy.
He's almost speechless.
I don't know what. I can't put it into words. There are no words.
Well, everything is massive, and there's a lot of pyro. It's very loud, and there's a lot of muscle, and there are a lot of surprises this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Max was telling us about it here. One of the guys here with us, and just said everybody seemed to just be on top of their game, and 2 nights of that completely sold out at a giant stadium like that. I mean, this is wrestling central, man. There's no doubt about it.
Well, look, say what you'll say about WWE and professional wrestling, but when they bring out the ladders, like the ladder matches,
4 ladders in that match.
Yeah, it's like that's no joke. The ladders don't know about the script. They're not trained actors or acrobats. There are people being thrown 8 feet down on top of a ladder that's on its side, on their lower back. It is painful looking.
I mean, I got to get a ladder at home to get one of my stupid cats off the roof every week, and I pinch my hand in that thing every time. Can you imagine wrestling and fighting in that?
Yeah, and now imagine if your cat picked you up and threw you down on top of the ladder.
Off the top rope, yeah.
Hey, is it just me, or is the promotion for Super Troopers 3 exponentially more than number 2? It seems like you guys are absolutely everywhere this time. I've seen you a million different places the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, the social media is an insidious place. So once we get into your algorithm, it's over for you.
That is true. That is true.
Well said.
It takes you over the matrix.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, we do radio and TV in the morning, and then you do a meet and greet or screening at night. And now kind of that whole middle of the day is now filled with content creation with people who have big social media accounts, influencers, all that stuff. And so, we're generating all this digital content for the first time. And I think that's why there are posts going out all day, every day. Yeah.
So you guys, I'm very jealous. You guys recently lived out one of my all-time dreams, at least my 19-year-old self dream, because you guys, a handful of 2-3 weeks ago, were on stage with Limp Bizkit.
That was a blast.
Unreal.
I can't believe how cool that was.
It was fun.
The crowd seemed to be totally into it. And so walk us through how that came to be, how you guys got to go on stage with Limp.
Well, I think Fred's a big fan of film. Has he directed a movie himself?
Yeah, he's done a few things.
He's done a couple things. Yeah, he's really interested in movies. So we just had mutual connections to it, and we reached out to him, and he was interested in the idea of it. So we've been planning it for a while. And
he's like, I want the guys to come on stage and do break stuff with us. And that was okay, we've done some things with bands where we come out and do a little routine or whatever. But he's like, no, if you're going to do this, you're going to perform with us. And, so now we're all learning break stuff. And we're like, wait a minute, okay, Kat, there's a lot of words in this song. And then we do a whole routine where we find drugs on them and all that stuff. But then I was terrified of like, wait a minute, I got to go look like I'm kind of singing, performing in front of 25,000 people. But then you get up there and so you're like, when am I going to perform in front of 25,000 people? So then, I was like, God, I'd rather embarrass myself by getting way into it than like kind of just standing around looking stupid. So yeah.
And we did a sound check run through, and he would come over in the microphone and he'd put it up to your mouth. So like you kind of had to know the words. He want you to like sing with him.
That's the best.
And then, the crowd itself, like at some point they're supposed to, you're hoping that they're going to figure out what's going on pretty quickly. But in this case, I don't know if people were like very, very stoned but like they were giving us the finger all the way through.
We were like, surely this bit, like, we stormed the stage. Hey, there's been a noise complaint. We're shutting the show down. And, 2/3 of the audience is like, boo, and giving us the finger.
We're in uniform.
And like, okay, well, I'm sure it'll take a second. They'll get what this is. And, now we're taking the mics and we're doing this dumb sketch. And they're still like, boo, get off the stage, you cops. And they're like, come on, guys.
And the sign is still behind us, Super Troopers 3.
In theaters, August 7th. Yeah. We're pointing to the gigantic sign. They're like, no, boo, why are these cops here?
Let them play.
That's great.
So it was mildly terrifying, but, we had a great time.
When you guys got together on this third one, and even, you did the first one, the second one, and now this one, what was something that you guys have put together that is maybe one of your favorite scenes with, of all three of them? What's something that you guys look back and go, man, that was a fun bit to do with whatever actor it was?
I always think about, working with Brian Cox. Brian Cox, who plays Logan Roy on Succession. We had him as a much younger actor in Super Troopers 1 as our captain. And we were just getting to know this guy who was a classically trained actor who I don't think respected our lack of skill. And, Super Troopers 2, he came back and, that was many years later. This was the one that was surprising that he came back for.
Yeah.
And I'm just always happy to be in the same room with him. But I feel like he gets significantly more impatient with us as the years go by.
He's getting tired of our stuff. He's getting... Because our level of professionalism hasn't gone up at all, No. And he's now, he's a big name actor. But,
He's all over the place, too, and he's exhausted. And
Sure.
But it works for what we want from him.
That's exactly what
it's for him. We want him to be, your classic cinema police captain who just chews the guys out for doing the wrong thing. You have Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. He's got his... Everybody's got a captain who yells at them, and so do we. And ours is British.
You got Andrew Dismukes from SNL in this one as well. Yeah. That dude's hilarious.
He takes over as the rookie.
Which is,
grow a mustache in this one.
What makes Stolhansky's role in this so fun is we were like, wait a minute, just... logistically, this guy could not still be a rookie. Like, we're the same age now that Brian Cox was in the first movie. So, there has to have been somebody else hired after Rabbit after all these years. And so we were like, well, let's have fun with it. And let's have the joke be, they would just kill Rabbit to have a younger guy, to have somebody else getting the kind of hazing attention and be a competitive foil to him. So that it makes for a very funny storyline for Rabbit.
And he always played the young roles on SNL. He was always so good at that young role. So he's great in it.
Again, Super Troopers 3, August 7th in theaters. Steve, Paul, and Eric are here. And a couple of things going back because we're all, I'm 55, going to be 56. So we're all about the same age, right? In that, you guys met at Colgate University. And forgive me if any of this is wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong about any of this stuff. But you come together as a comedy troupe in 1989. That's the year I graduated high school. So like I said, from that moment when you guys are getting together, establishing your kind of, comedy troupe, even at that point, I guess you would probably call it. Did you have any idea that it was going to be something that would stick, or was it a lark you were just doing for fun on the side?
First, I'm going to correct you about one thing, since you invited us to do
Please do so, please.
We don't like to be called a comedy troupe.
Oh, gotcha.
We like to be called a comedy group.
Group.
It's much tougher.
You know what? That makes sense. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, because, groups get groupies, but troops get troopies.
Well played.
I'm not even sure what a troopie is.
Exactly.
I know. We're still looking for one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tights.
No, we... like if you're a kid in a garage band and you're a teenager, of course you have like teenage dreams of being really successful. And so, it's not what we wanted, but I think we just, at some point it was like, we get a little bit more success, just enough to keep going. And we're always having so much fun that it just turned into this like, let's just keep doing this and keep doing this.
Right. Like Steve, just for instance, what were you going to do if you weren't doing this? What was your plan in life? Or did you have one at that point?
No, I had none. And I actually dropped out of college in my senior year, which caused me a great deal of stress. We were just doing sketch comedy, and then I joined those guys in New York City. I lived in New York, so I was now staying with my parents, who were very disappointed in me. and Jay and Kevin were, renting an apartment. And so we talked about starting up the group again, but it was more just for fun. It wasn't like to make it. It was, hey, let's try to do this. This is New York City. Let's try to do it. And, maybe earn some money. I don't know. We all had, I worked at a record store, buying rock and roll CDs for this record chain.
HMV.
At HMV. But then it started to take off. Like you saw the sort of the capitalist aspect of it. Like we were given 3 Monday nights in this little bar down in the Village. That was the only place that would take us. And that first show, all of the recent graduates of Colgate University where we went showed up and just drank the place out of beer. And so at the end of the show, like all these empty beer bottles were all over the tables. And the club extended us to Saturdays then. They gave us I think 2 months worth of Saturdays. And then it was like the whole summer. And then after the next show, like the same thing kept happening. They wanted us to do like a 2-year contract or something like that. And so it was like, okay, well now we know we have a place to perform and do all these sketches. But that was the 90s when independent film was starting to make its rise. And so that seemed like this thing that we had our eye on. I don't even know if it was a way to become famous or anything. It was just like, well, this is what people are trying to do who are following this path. So that's what we're going to try to do.
We knew we weren't making money doing stage, and we knew that possibly we could make a living if we got it on the screen.
Yeah.
And were you doing any kind of improv, or was it all written sketch comedy? And was Super Troopers one of those sketches?
No, we tried a little improv at first, but that's a very specific skill set that we all just sucked at, and we just there's still tape out there of us trying to do improv and just flailing. I mean, so and we were guys who grew up on SNL and Monty Python, so for us, really, what we loved was writing sketches, and you'd have these sketches you do on stage, but then you had to film sketches so that you could change costumes between the live sketches. And then we just enjoyed those more and more and started building those out and did a half an hour short film that went to some festivals. And then we did our first feature film called Puddle Cruiser. And it was adapting some of the concepts of sketches into the movies. But Super Troopers was never a sketch. It was just always kind of a series of highway sketches, because we were always doing road trips and always seeing these crazy things or having these funny encounters on the road. And then so a bunch of those kind of sketches got kind of stuck into the first version of Super Troopers.
Do you guys remember your first sketch or bit that kind of hit for you and the crowd got into? Do you remember when you guys, maybe like a band, when they get a song that kind of hits? Do you remember that?
Socrates and Plato, maybe? Lemmy
Yeah.
and Heffernan played Socrates and Plato.
Yeah, that was in college. So, I mean, our first college show was cool. We had the first night was 30 people. The second night we were basically almost sold out. Third night they had to bring in extra chairs, and the fourth night they were turning people away.
Wow.
And,
wow.
I think at the center of it was the Socrates and Plato sketch. And then there was also a sketch that was more you would only understand it if you went to Colgate. It was about these guys who had taken over, or the sorority that had taken over the evil fraternity's chapel. But Socrates and Plato made it then in New York City. We did it again in New York City, and then we did 3 more versions of it because it was popular. And then we actually have a film version of it that we've been trying to get made for our entire careers. Which we're going to try again.
Back on the horse.
Yeah. But it's about ancient Greece basically, and now with the success of the Odyssey, we can We're going to try to pitch it as a comedy version of the Odyssey.
In IMAX. Let's
Hey,
go big.
And Eric, you've got to play a calypso. I don't know if they've told you that or not, but that's your role in this.
I like that.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Put that in.
Yeah.
Calypso. It sounds good.
Calypso. That's Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Stohansky looks a little bit like
Yeah,
her.
it'd work.
I may have showed too much
Right
of my
lighting.
hand there, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our group's Charlize Theron. Look at him.
I'll take that.
I'm saying.
I have to ask you about women when we come back, Eric, because you specifically said something about Super Troopers 2, about the casting, and I want to ask you if it was similar for Super Troopers 3. Maybe you know what I'm going to ask. I'll ask you after this. More with the Broken Lizard guys, more talk about Super Troopers 3 after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. 5-time Grammy-nominated Joe Bonamassa with special guest Government Mule. Live in concert on Saturday, August 15th at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Tickets on sale now at TICasino.com. Don't miss this night of genuine rock with Joe Bonamassa and Government Mule.
Quantum Fiber Internet celebrates how you run the meeting, run the edit, run the timeline, run the house, run 3 screens at once, different rhythms, same velocity, all powered by ultra-fast internet speeds on a 99.9% reliable network. Yay to main character internet energy. Yay to you with Quantum Fiber from AT&T.
Weekday mornings on KFAN.
KFAN welcomes some great shows at Target Field this year. Tim McGraw will be there on August 23rd. My Chemical Romance the next day on the 24th of August. All the details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Ah, yes. Concert's still rolling on. Football season is here. Of course, we'll talk a lot about that as we go out through the week. They've wear pads for the very first time today. I'm going to go down and watch that. And here is an opportunity to listen to our receiver, Justin Jefferson, talking about Kyler and how quickly he's picking up on the offense.
Yeah, he's definitely getting more comfortable with it. This offense is very complex and very difficult. A lot of verb. You know what I'm trying to say. Just a lot of moving parts and moving pieces to it. So just like I said, the communication part of it, talking with him and making sure that he understands, where I need to be at, where he would like me to be at, all of those different things. So being on that same page is a key factor.
Absolutely. He's going to have a good season. You can hear it in his voice. He's excited. I'm excited.
Sauce, that's where I got to give you credit because you would have just powered through and said verbalage.
Yeah, verbalage.
You wouldn't even have known you said it.
JJ
smart.
gave up on it and said, I don't know this word.
You know what I mean.
I don't give up.
Verbitude.
You guys were right next to JJ last night.
Yeah, one row
at
behind.
SummerSlam.
It was awesome. Yeah, Addison, JJ, Pat Williams was in our row. It was great to see all the Vikings there last night.
What would you guess for Pat Williams' current weight?
He's
That's
not.
a huge bitch.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
He wasn't at fighting weight. He was, 300 still. I mean, he's tall.
But
That's
I
so
mean,
bad.
he could have easily picked me up and thrown me across the stadium. Yeah. But it's fun. It's fun to watch something like that and watch like professional athletes lose their minds. It's just like you don't see them as fans, you see them as players, and to see them like having a blast and screaming and jumping up and down, it's pretty funny.
Well, there's nothing that brings the world and the community together like one giant man slamming another giant man down on a table right in front of you.
You've always said that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite.
Again, if you're just tuning in, and by the way, watch us on KFAN.com/watch, brought to you by our friends at Quantum Fiber. You'll see Steve, Paul, and Eric from the Broken Lizard comedy group. I wanted to get it right this time.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Wrote it
as
down.
Super Troopers 3 comes out August 7th, and we are on August 3rd right now, just a few days away from it being released. How's it feel right now? What is the nervous level, or are you past that now?
No, it's nerve-wracking. I mean, it's great that we spend, like 3 weeks up to the release on the road. So we're partying, we're having fun. It's a nice distraction. I mean, we're promoting it, but like it's just the most nerve-wracking part of the whole process.
It's all about that opening weekend and really that opening Friday. Like you get the good news or the bad news on Friday night.
Yeah, because I mean, like bigger actors, bigger filmmakers, that's fine. They've already got the next thing in the pipeline. Obviously, everybody wants their movies to perform, but like for us, it's like that's what determines whether we get to make another movie. Is do people come out opening weekend? So it's very high stakes for us.
So you're cheering against the Odyssey and Spider-Man. You want those movies to epically fail, advantage Super Troopers.
They've had a nice little run. I think we're ready for people to move on, to lighter material. So, I mean, it's been a great summer. There's been a lot of great movies. People are really coming out to the theater. But yeah, we've got these big, colossal, gigantic movies out in front of us. So,
they get different demo though, right? I would assume you guys aren't necessarily targeting just Spider-Man fans. You guys have it's a comedy demo that is probably completely detached from those kind of movies. It's like your fans are going to your movie whether or not they saw those films.
Yeah, and I think it's just traditionally they have watched at home, like with the first movie. The whole phenomenon of that first movie was that people taking the DVD, watching it with their friends, passing it on. It was a thing people watched on their sofas. So I think the challenge for us in the last few movies have been like, can we get those people to go out into the theater? And it is such a great way to watch these movies, to watch any comedy. We've been doing screenings where you get 200, 300 people in there, and it's just such a fun way to see it, a whole huge group of people laughing. So that's the big push we're making on this tour, is like get people out at opening weekend.
Not to mention the THC beverages that are now available.
Right. It's so much easier to, do the kinds of things you used to only be able to do in the privacy of your own home.
Right.
Yeah.
You can go to the theater and...
Is it legal here now?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies, you want one now?
It wasn't legal when I saw the first one, but we did it anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Proud.
You got to get home more, Eric. Yeah, you got to jump into this.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I love being home. That's the best.
So, Eric, during the second one, when you were here promoting Super Troopers 2, we were joking that
Emmanuel, how do you say your last name? Is it Shrieky from Entourage, right?
Yeah, Sloan.
That you joke that it's kind of fun being in a movie and get to pick your love interest, because then you just get this lineup of gigantic names and you get to pick whoever you want. Do you have an interesting love interest in this one?
This one, I do not personally in this one. In this movie, Farva is getting married, and he's marrying Thorny's sister. It's the stuff that nightmares are made of, right?
Yeah. This is a highly sexual Broken Lizard movie.
We've all been waiting on that.
Yeah,
finally.
Yeah.
If only those guys would do a sexier movie.
Yeah, well,
Highly
that's
sexual movie.
We want to expand our demographic, right? And bring the
To the
ladies into
perverts.
it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Pervert demographic.
Chris is going to go see your movie, I promise you.
Yeah, Hawk's buying his tickets right now.
I watched the short that you guys released. I'm like, they got me.
Yeah,
And it's Hannah Simone.
Hannah
I
Simone,
love her.
She's the new love interest for
she's fantastic from New Girl. She's great, totally game. She has to have a lot of love scenes with Farva.
She gets to have a lot of love
gets
scenes.
to.
Right? Come
What a
on,
treat.
right?
Poor Farva.
What a treat.
Did I say has to?
Yeah,
I meant she gets to.
right.
It's a
Somewhere
privilege.
Heffernan felt a chill.
Yeah.
Has to.
But so did she.
Sure.
No.
Sure. Yeah.
But Paul, it's like Paul is kissing in this movie.
Some smooching, yeah. I mean, that was
Nice
another
Minnesota
fun thing.
girl.
Is
Yeah.
going back and bringing Marisa Coughlan back, bringing back the Foster Ursula relationship. We touched on it a little bit in Super Troopers 2, but to make that a full storyline again and kind of check in on like where would this relationship be all these years later that we discovered in the first movie. So that's awesome because she's also fantastic, funny, beautiful. It's a cool part of the process.
Is Wonder Woman in this one?
She is.
Why,
She is.
Why do you say it's so sheepish?
That was the pervert question.
I'm trying to be
That
cool
was,
over
he's
here.
trying
It
to
ain't
stay
easy for
on
me.
You
brand.
guys outed him, and now he's trying to get back in.
It ain't easy. I tried to ask the question.
Will she be wearing the Wonder Woman costume?
See, I tried to go less creepy. It got creepier. I can't help myself.
Well, we can hear your buttons coming up.
They come and automatically these days. I can't help it. No, that's so cool, man. I mean, Linda Carter being in your film. Come on, now that's just
She's
the
great.
best.
That's awesome.
That's
She's
great.
wonderful.
Well, again, August 7th, everybody, get yourself out and see the film, and let's keep them working, keep the movies being made. Going all the way back to when we were talking about earlier. And by the way, this part of the show is normally brought to you by our friends at St. Paul Saints. I do the news here, but so thank you, St. Paul Saints. If you get an opportunity, get to saintsbaseball.com, get some tickets down to CHS Field. I believe they play Indianapolis this week, but we'll find out more later. But the Super Trooper guys are here, and we're talking about Super Troopers 3, August 7th. So back to Colgate. And as you're growing and becoming a comedy group, and the first thing I think of, and I think about this all the time, being a part of the Power Trip Morning Show, a much smaller scale thing, but you're always worried that maybe you're the least funny or the least important part of a group. Do you guys ever worry about that? Is that ever a thing where you got to every now and again kick a field goal, make sure people know you're still out there?
Never.
No.
Never. I don't even care anymore. That's the thing.
Is that right?
Yeah. Like we've been together so long, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, everybody just wants to make the other guys laugh, and so as long as you're, and everybody is every day, we're cracking each other up. So yeah, I think
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. Sometimes you throw a brick out there. That's fine.
Yeah, there's some hits. There's some hits on every album. Sometimes they're not such good songs, but whatever.
Right.
But it is. I mean, I think the neurosis is now that we do a lot more improvisation in the movies, because in the early movies, you just you didn't have time. You were shooting on film. It was all you just could only do it as scripted, maybe 2 takes, and you had to move on. Now we have that ability. And so, everybody throws out a lot of extra jokes. You'll bring jokes to the set. You'll improvise on the set. And, that's when it's like, what's going to make the final cut? Like, what are those little improv lines that are going to be in the movie? So, yeah, you get hung up on that.
And then you also learn, you gain wisdom. You learn what you like and what you don't like. So like, for instance, Paul and I have a scene in a car with Dismukes. And we were given a basket of cheese and crackers and like pound cake as a prop to work with. And we decided as older men that what we really wanted to do was just eat cheese and crackers and pound cake. And so because once you take a bite of something, when the cameras roll, you have to do it again for like 4 hours every time you do a take. And that's just fine with me. I'd rather let somebody else do the talking, and I'll just sit here and eat pound cake with Paul and cheese and crackers. That's the kind of thing that's on our mind these days.
So you don't spit it out because you have to eat it for 4 hours.
I never spit it
Wow. So now you said that like Chris talks
how dare
about.
you?
Yeah, you're going to get hot dogs.
I said nothing.
I want to turn meat sauce on back there.
I know, right? Oh, you'll turn them on.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't take much.
So is Chris's the kind of band analogy fair though? Like that it's staying together this long is kind of rare.
Yeah, I mean, we met when we were 18. I mean,
imagine
30
that.
years.
Yeah, but but Paul is saying it's like for us, the writing process is probably when we'll argue the most in a collaborative sense. We have these disagreements, and then it used to be that when we were shooting, because we were shooting on film and we didn't have a lot of money, they were just you're so precious about these differences of opinion that you get into, whereas now shooting on video, you can just be like, let's just shoot it both ways. And then in the editing room, you're still working, and now you're making business decisions because the movie's going to come out. But then finally, when you get to promote the movie, it is like, going on tour. And that's when we actually just get to sit on these planes and in the back of these Sprinter vans and go out to dinner with each other and go to SummerSlam and just laugh with each other the way it was when we met. And so, this is actually the best period of time for us. And so, I think that's the key to staying together is that, we can still have a great time with each other and make each other laugh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who made the decision to keep these two in Minnesota and do Twin Cities Live today? Is that accurate? 3 to 4:30?
Unfortunately, Kevin and Jay had to get in a plane early this morning. They were out at 5 a.m. to go to New York in advance for some press that they had to do.
Yeah, we're at the divide and conquer mode now.
Exactly.
The sprint to the finish line. They're just getting everybody everywhere.
Love it. I love that.
that's
I love
awesome.
that Eric is holding you hostage in Minnesota as long as possible.
I know.
It's been a delightful stop on the tour.
Right.
So
We've had a great time, yeah.
It's been the best stop on the tour.
You guys went to Manny's over the weekend. How was that?
Our old haunt sauce.
Yeah,
You and I went there
outstanding.
together one night.
Yeah,
together.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah. We ate a lot of food.
It's just so much food.
Yeah.
It's just.
And the dessert.
Did they serve
And
pound
the desserts.
cake?
No, but they served other kinds of cake.
You did not spit it out. You did not spit it out.
I never do, bro.
No, that was an incredible meal. I mean, it is. Again, we're so grateful in that, we get to go on the road together. We've been going on the road together since we had our first film and we couldn't find a distributor. So we just all piled in an RV and drove to colleges. And, we would sleep on floors. Like we'd roll into a town and do a radio interview. And the DJ would be like, hey, these dudes who made this movie have showed up. Does anybody have a place for them to stay? And then when we'd hope that somebody would call in and offer us their floor. And now we get to do stuff like that, like a ridiculous meal at a great restaurant. And it's just amazing. Yeah, after all these years.
You were like Green Day early in their career. I mean, that's like a punk rock band, sleeping on people's floors and promoting your stuff on your own. That's
We were at a
great.
college radio station, Oneonta, New York, and we begged anyone to let us crash their place. It's some guy named Johnny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez on his stayed at his house.
Took 8 of us in.
Yeah, we all slept on his floor.
Aw.
And no concerns about him being some kind of a psychopath.
Talked about it.
This was a long time ago.
about it.
Yeah, it was an innocent time. Yeah. Pre-dumb.
We were worried about it, but
We talked about it.
There were 8 of us. We figured we could overpower him.
Yeah, well, things have changed a lot. As obviously, you guys have gotten more successful, and then let's talk about just the world changing as well. As I'm doing research, Paul, into your past and what you've done outside of Super Troopers, and of course outside of Broken Lizard, I read you directed a film. And let me see if there's with Cillian Murphy. Is that right? You worked with Cillian Murphy?
Yeah. Although the one thing I learned is it's pronounced Killian, which I didn't know. And
thank you for correcting me.
No. I did a film called Watching the Detectives with Cillian Murphy and Lucy Liu years ago, just an indie comedy. And
Jason
Sudeikis is in it.
I'm in it too.
Oh, that's right.
I was
in
gonna
the picture. Are you in that picture?
I was going to
No, and that's, everybody does stuff on their own. I think that's another part of being able to work together is, you don't get to do every single thing you want in the group. There's compromise. And so when you get an opportunity to do your own thing, it allows you to scratch that itch. And then you get back to the group where, everything's a fight. battled for every line of dialogue.
Do you guys have a beer fest too on the horizon?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's funny because we put that at the end of that movie as a joke. And
we wanted to get Willie Nelson in the movie.
Yeah, Willie showed up, and we just made the joke. Pot, he says, "Hey, I'm going super secret, weed smoking competition." And so we just put, coming soon, Pot Fest. We didn't realize that people actually just believe you when you do things like that. And it is the question we get asked the most: is when's Pot Fest coming? We have had a few sessions working on it. We're trying to figure out like what the story is, but we're slowly working. We do make a similar type of joke at the end of Super Troopers 4. I don't know why we keep doing this to ourselves.
Yeah.
We make a joke that there will be a Super Troopers 4. Yeah.
We're manifesting it. That people will go this week into the box office, then we can make another one.
We should have written at the end of Super Troopers 3, coming soon, Pot Fest, and just done the same joke again.
The same bit.
Yeah, double down on it.
People are now getting angry like it was... For years, it was, all right, guys, come on, Wednesday. And now guys are aggressive. They're like, you promised that there was going to be a podcast, and there's no podcast.
And it's surprising how aggro stoners actually are.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, man, we've been waiting a long time for podcast, man.
Getting younger, man.
Not cool, guys.
Well, he's going to die.
Yeah, Willie's only got a few more years left in him, man.
The best. By the way, our buddy Mark Parrish says he's on his way in because you guys were telling me a story during the break that he might have thrown a puck at somebody's head during Super Troopers 2. So I want to ask you about that when he gets here because he said he was going to come here because he wanted to see you guys.
Love to see him.
And he knew you guys were going to be here at 7.
It's early.
But it's Parrish. Parrish shows up when Parrish shows up.
Gets here.
He's on Parrish time.
Yeah, he'll be here.
He's blaming the snooze. He said, "Damn snooze buttons."
Yeah,
the snooze buttons fault.
I've gotten that text from him.
Yeah, we've had that text a time or two. Mark's the best. He'll be here in a second. All right, more with the Super Troopers 3 fellas after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. A cheaper machine can feel like a win until...
Whoa. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. This is the time of the morning where we just kind of shoot the bleep. That's what we call this segment. We've been calling it for years now. This is Shooting the Bleep with Halvey. Or Zach Halverson or whatever. Especially mornings like this, I'm so busy. I don't even think about what I'm going to say before I go on. And then I also I hit the button to put my big ugly face on the screen, and then I get shocked by it, and that's why I was going, whoa. Great morning, obviously, very busy morning. We've got all sorts of guests, and then, of course, the invitational quarterfinal still to come. It seems like it's almost... being overshadowed a bit. So crazy way to start the week here. And it's only just going to keep ramping up with all the Vikings stuff. And then the state fairs coming up, then the Vikings season, and then the Wild and everything else. So this is kind of like the transition period from like the slower summer days. We're certainly past the abyss. It's kind of nice. So... what's your favorite part of having a packed studio? I think it's just it's the different perspectives, the opportunity for, the one-liners, like those moments that you can't script, the Hawk being a pervert and that stuff like that. It's just everybody kind of brings their own little thing, and it's pretty cool. So, and obviously these guys are great legends in the stoner comedy world for sure, but just comedy in general. I mean, you don't have to be high to enjoy these movies, though. I will say it helps. I watched them. I watched Super Troopers many times before I even started doing any of the cannabis stuff, and I still greatly enjoyed it then. The opening scene to Super Troopers 1 is just so hilarious, dude. Just so good. Let's see here. Today was got to be a slamming day for you, Zach. Well, yeah, that's good. Good morning. Can't believe the state fair is a few weeks away. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's pretty soon it'll be right meow. Yeah. Oh man. Zach's guess in the wild making a move soon. I'd like to think so, or at least just just getting that ink on the paper for Quinn. Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, it's I would think it's we're getting to this is certainly the period where all the hockey people are just kind of doing their own thing, enjoying the last precious few days before it does get busy again. So weird time of year, I gotta say. It's kind of just slow and steady. So yeah, we also, by the way, we gotta fire up the button bar again at some point this week. Go do some this week in button bar history. That'd be fun. Not a diehard NHL guy, more casual. Last season was really, I'm not excited for the upcoming. Last year's wild season was really exciting, and now I'm most excited for an upcoming season than ever before, even by my first TV season pass. Yeah, I mean, it's they're an established team. A lot of people are like worried because of and I certainly understand the concern with some of the players that they've lost. It's going to be definitely a different team this year, but the foundation is still good. They are going to be a playoff team, and if they can just keep developing these guys, depending on what Bill Guerin does here in not only the months coming up to the season, the weeks up to the season starting, and then even after. Keep in mind, just because the season starts in late September, early October, doesn't mean that we're not going to get maybe bigger moves after that too. So, how do we get past Colorado? The funny thing is, man, I know it's like, oh, how do you say that after this series? But they were very competitive. Colorado, the margins are very, very slim, and so I think more playoff experience. That's the thing. It's crazy. It's how much experience in the playoffs actually matters, especially in the Stanley Cup. And the Avs, until at least got to the conference finals, where it looked like the more experienced team. So here we go.
Welcome back. Final segment with our friends from the Broken Lizard Comedy Group. Don't forget Super Troopers 3. Let's go see it.
Yeah, this Friday.
Make them happy. Let's make some more movies. Maybe they'll, I don't know, include us in the background of one of their films one of these days if we're nice enough to get every person in the Twin Cities to go out to see the film.
That's a fair deal.
Thank you.
I'd give you a line. I'd give you guys a couple lines in Podfest, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Calm down, Paul.
Not
great. You, Paul. This Paul. I'm walking through the theater the other day because a kiddo wanted to see Spider-Man. She's 12. And I walk past the Super Troopers 3 poster and I name drop you. I go, hey, I know that guy. And before I even finish that sentence, my wife goes, you're too young. You can't see that movie. I just wanted to say, I'm just name dropping Eric here, but awesome. My wife cut it off. So apparently my 12-year-old will not be seeing Super Troopers 3. Wife said
buy
no.
Buy the ticket just in case your wife changes her mind.
Then she can sneak into Superman, but you guys still get the money. That works.
Yeah. I'm also going to say something to you that, might not be healthy, but your wife is wrong.
That's it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I love it. Go.
Also, we know what parts of Kevin get seen in this movie. I mean, a 12-year-old girl.
Your wife is right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Right. There's one.
There's an angle of Kevin that.
Oh.
But outside of that, she's probably heard worse on the bus or seen worse, right? So outside of Kevin's scene.
When we were 12, we were going to see R-rated comedies and horror movies.
Sneaking into airplanes. Things that we enjoy seeing.
Yeah, but my boys, they're 14 and 12. And I caught them up. They came to the premiere a couple weeks ago, and they enjoyed it. My 12-year-old review of the movie was, it was amazing. So 12-year-olds are okay.
Heck yeah.
Movie.
Love it. Oh, I don't know if I'm willing to gamble. My wife would.
I think you should. I think
I don't win a lot at my house.
Again, at the very least, just buy the ticket.
I don't know if I would win on that one. Yeah, I'll just buy the ticket.
Yeah, just buy the ticket.
Right. But it's not about winning and losing, though. That's the thing. It's about communication.
Wow.
You're so right, but
Talking
man.
relationships with Steve Lennon.
Thanks, Oprah.
You hear that back there?
Thanks, Oprah.
Thanks, Oprah.
Yeah.
I love it. You think you can make anyone cry this morning?
I'll make everyone in this room cry right now.
It wouldn't be tough for a few people.
Yeah, there's a couple of us that are on the edge. Just push us over. It's almost over. We're getting there.
Does Meat Sauce cry the most?
2016 Meat Sauce cried like crazy.
I cried for about 2 years straight.
Yeah, but we're better now. We're in a good spot
Here's
now.
Parrish.
Yeah, Parrish will cry.
Get him back here.
Speaking of crying.
I'm not letting go of you.
Why? You see Chris all the time. He's giving him a 5-minute hug. Why doesn't he come over here first?
Right, the clock's ticking on the Broken Lizards, Parrish.
This is
Yeah,
our
come
last
on,
segment, Mark.
Yeah, come on, Mark.
There you are.
There
What
it is.
did I do wrong this time?
No, you didn't even hug the guys.
I'll come in and hug them in a little bit. A little bit. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Mark.
The audience wants to hear those hugs, Parrish. They want to hear the hug.
Come hug Oprah.
You're so far away from us.
That's intentional. That's intentional.
He's coming in hot. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So what's this story about you possibly hitting somebody in the head with a hockey puck during Super Troopers 2?
Possibly is the key word there. I was very excited. My role was to hit Eric over there with a puck in the face during the town hall meeting. First of all, I was very disappointed. First of all, it was a foam puck. It wasn't a real puck that I got to hit him with. So the weight of it was kind of throwing me off a little bit. And I kept throwing this curveball with the puck. And after, it felt like about 100 takes. But I'm sure it was less than that. I think they finally gave up and they said, "It's okay, Mark. We'll CGI that puck for you. Don't worry about that." So I never actually ended up hitting him. But it sure was fun, finally stealing a scene from Lemmy. And I think that's why I didn't get invited back for the Super Troopers 3, actually.
Well, today's the day. We're going to give you a real puck, and you're really going to hit it. We're gonna film the whole thing. It's going to be great.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll feel guilty
But
now.
we actually have footage of you, or maybe it was Paul Fletcher. We have footage of a really good throw
Yeah.
from you guys that comes right at the camera.
Yeah. That was probably one of my curveballs.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
We know it wasn't Russo.
Yeah, we know it wasn't Russo. No, I didn't let anyone else throw
Mike.
that puck. That was all mine, and I messed it up.
How excited are you for Super
I
Super
cannot
Troopers 3?
wait to
See?
laugh my ass
August
off.
7th's coming right up.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been awake, be honest?
At least 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Yeah. Yes, and I was, the plural is important there. The snooze buttons, because I set multiple alarms, and every single one of them has a snooze button.
That's all right.
Because it's more dangerous than having just the off button.
Before we lose you guys to the rest of the world once again, and we get to the initials game a little ago, can I get in the weeds with you about the movie business for a minute, if you don't mind? Is there any thought to when obviously putting your film in the theaters? That is the goal. That is what movie people want to do. You want to see yourself on the big screen. But with the way the world is these days, putting it on Netflix or on Prime or anything like that, what's the difference to you guys? Why do you make the choice to go to the big screen instead of trying to sell yourself to Netflix or something?
I mean, Paul was saying it earlier. There really is nothing like sitting through, I think, a comedy movie or a horror movie or scary movie, like sitting in there with a room packed full of people.
Yeah.
And, we've done it with these test screenings, and it's like, it's the way it should be done. You can watch on Netflix. I'm not, criticizing those things at all, but like, getting out there and actually being with like your fellow humans and having a communal experience is a cool thing.
That's kind of how we were raised on comedies. I mean, I remember growing up seeing Spinal Tap in the theater and Fletch and Caddyshack, and the communal experience.
Yeah, so that's what we want to have happen with everything that we do. It's ultimately up to the studio, and we're very lucky because there are so few comedies in theaters now. When the studio said that they would do that with this, we were thrilled because, the last movie we did was this movie called Quasi, and we loved it. It was so fun, and it's an awesome, funny movie, but it was done for Hulu. And just streaming movies get lost. I mean, they put a ton out, and they're not marketed, so sometimes they just don't make a splash. They're harder to find. So with a theatrical comedy, with a theatrical movie, you get to do a lot more press, and there's more promotion for it. So that's always what we want to do.
That's interesting. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Also, I was wondering, we were just talking about this the other day, Corey, about what was it we were talking about? You watched and you didn't really like it, but you watched the whole thing anyway. And so as far as Netflix is concerned, it's a success because you watched it,
Yeah, The Hawk on Netflix. Yeah. I love Will Ferrell and I love Parnell and Molly Shannon. So I'm like, I'm going to give this show a chance. And it just didn't do much for me. But I technically had it on in the background. So it looks like I watched the whole thing, and I technically kind of did. Yeah. But as Chris made the point when I said that, he goes, well, but Netflix then now thinks from a data perspective that you watched all 10 episodes and loved it. So they're probably going to keep feeding that machine. And I'm like, well, I guess that's a win for Netflix then.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
and I think
they want you to keep going.
I think technically it's like they only need you to watch for it's like 7 minutes or something like that before it gets officially recorded. You could change the channel after some short amount of time, and it counts as a view for them.
Yeah.
It's a great cast, though.
It is.
No, I thought it was good. Yeah. It got worse as the episodes went, but it was good.
Yeah. But even so, it's like you said with Quasi or whatever. It's the idea that there's so many places for things to land is a good thing for creators, right? Because you're gonna have so many streaming options to sell to, right? It's whether it's a show, a movie, whatever. You can find a home if you really want to, which is really great.
You can, but it's interesting because like Quasi is something we actually, if I'm remembering correctly, we wrote that at the same time that we wrote Super Troopers. Like we really wrote it back in the 90s, like the first draft. And, so you wind up spending so much time, investing so much of your time, and you start to care so much about these things. We had a great time filming it. Like maybe one of the most fun times we've ever had. But then the thing comes out and, like Paul was saying, it's like it's lost. And so it's a little disappointing because you're like, okay, well, we've been building up this thing for 20 plus years and it's gone. We remember it. We like it, but I don't know. We don't even know how many people saw it.
Huh.
They don't tell you? They don't have to tell you?
They don't have to.
They don't have to.
Oh, wow.
So when you make a movie for, you said Hulu, correct?
Yeah.
Do they have, is it like a contract where for the next 5 years we get this, and then where does it go after that? Or how does that work? Who has the long-term rights? Any idea how that works?
We have some idea of how it works.
Vague ideas.
But have we, I haven't gone back and checked the contract in quite some time.
Interesting.
Well, listen, we're going to get every Power Trip listener to go out and see Super Troopers 3 this coming weekend, the 7th, but the entire weekend. We want everybody to see it the day it comes out so you guys feel good and know that you hit another home run. So every Power Tripper, get out there and support our guys. Eric, it's great to see you as always.
Always fun.
So
Thanks,
great
Hawk.
to meet you guys. Thank you. And please, for Super Troopers 4, come in and do this again. And I know it's going to be a horror film. I think that's the next angle. Is that what I heard? You guys are going to do a romantic horror film for Super Troopers 4?
Horror rom horror? No,
it's
rom horror.
I just invented something right
right
now.
at all.
That sounds great.
Western.
Yeah, a Western's even better.
Yeah, Western would be good.
Yeah.
Like a Back to the Future 3 thing, right? A Super Troopers back in the Old West.
Yeah, we have written a Western called Mustache Riders.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm standing in line at the theater for that today.
And Potfest. So you guys got a lot of work to do. Get to work, man. You got a lot of work to do.
Let's hit the office.
It's a real honor to have you guys in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, now you guys get that
Parrish hug,
long-awaited Mark Parrish hug.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
And I want to get back for initials.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can listen at 8:15, and then you're welcome back anytime.
Awesome.
You want to be in the tournament next year? Done.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
All right.
Steve, Paul, Eric, thank you guys.
You guys are the best. Thank you. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this. Initials at 8:15. One of you gets a shot at $121,000 as AJ takes on Glenn and Adam Weber and Ron Johnson and Brett Blakemore. Lots to get to between now and 9. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Quantum Fiber Internet celebrates how you run the meeting, run the edit, run the timeline, run the house, run 3 screens at once, different rhythms, same velocity, all powered by ultra-fast internet speeds on a 99.9% reliable network. Yay to main character internet energy. Yay to you with Quantum Fiber from AT&T.
on their way out. Don't forget, August 7th, this coming Friday, Super Troopers 3. Go to the theater and see it. Love those guys. Good dudes, man.
Really good dudes. And I love that Parrish was so excited to see him, and he comes in for 7 minutes.
Yeah, I know it.
Because his snooze button. It's the most Mark Parrish thing of all time.
That's him, yeah.
Yep. Parrish is the best. He'll be back here in a second.
Yep.
He's talking to those guys. I can't
Glenn
blame
over there. I saw AJ. I mean, they're starting to roll in, man. Getting ready for the big day.
You just never know if this is a real thing in initials, whether it's, rest versus rust. Like, Glenn hasn't played in a year outside of initials game live. AJ hasn't played in almost a year, right? Like, it's, we'll see if they're rusty or not.
Right.
I'm not mentioning Brett or Adam or Ron, but, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if somebody.
They'll enjoy the ride.
Maybe they enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
We'll find out in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's going to be tough to beat. Chris was locked in on Friday.
I don't know how, man.
That was a dominant performance. That was really good. When do you play Sauce? The 14th?
Yeah, a week from Friday.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's ready.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Well, best of luck.
How cool would it be to make movies with your friends like that? That's so cool.
Yeah, it'd be great.
The best.
Those guys are so cool, man.
They're just good dudes, man. Making real movies. Going to a theater to see yourself on the movie screen. I can't imagine it.
Hey, did one of you guys ask them when they, the movie gets done and all that, did they pick when it comes out? Like, are they given options? Because obviously they're not going to go up against the Odyssey or Spider-Man. Are they given options?
I'm sure the studio picks.
I think the studio does. Yeah.
I would think that the studio does.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think because they have to work it in with the rest of their schedule, I would guess, yeah, for sure.
And like I said earlier to those guys, my guess is that their demo's different, right?
yeah.
Like, if you're on the couch and you see an ad for Super Troopers 3, I don't think you're going, well, I would see that, but I'm going to go see the Odyssey. So that's the only money I'm spending on movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
good point,
if you're a fan of the Super Troopers, you're probably going to go regardless of what's in the theater at the same time.
Yeah, hopefully you saw both,
Yeah, maybe you saw both.
Right. Well, I mean, the Odyssey and Spider-Man both are going to make $1 billion. Came out 2 weeks apart from each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, Super Troopers 3 is going to make $1 billion.
Let's go.
Maybe the key for Super Troopers 3 is it should have had Tom Holland and John Bernthal and Zendaya.
That could have been it.
And just let them do all of the movies.
Yeah.
Zendaya is the queen.
Man, she's great in Odyssey.
Yeah.
She's just
Didn't
great.
even have to
She's
say
great in
much, right? It was just the look.
Athena.
All you needed was the look.
Yeah.
Great
The very
song.
disappointed look.
Yeah, always. She
Always.
mentions that in an interview I was reading, by the way, about how she's disappointed in every scene. That's funny. Man, that's good.
She's great in Spider-Man, too, though.
All right, relax,
Really
bud. I don't know why you're still upset.
I'm not, man.
I don't know what
Just
happened.
excited.
Everybody seems mad about
So
it.
again, I know I'm the wrong person to ask because again, those movies just aren't my thing, and that's fine. And I'm happy that you guys like it. Are Marvel fans though pleased with the Punisher thing? Because I love John Bernthal, but that did nothing for me in this movie. Is the consensus that the Punisher thing is cool or lukewarm or what?
Yeah, everybody wanted him to come back when it was because there was like the Netflix Marvel stuff and then there was the movie Marvel stuff, and at first they weren't one cohesive thing, and so there was questions if there was going to be a recast. But John Bernthal's pretty much the perfect Punisher. There's been several now at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's perfect, and everybody wanted him to come back. So everybody's pretty happy with it, I think.
Was there a Punisher series?
There was a series on Netflix that went for 2 seasons, but it was like the second season came out after they had already announced that the universe was dead, basically. But then came out. Oh, poor universe. But they just came out with like a 50-minute mini episode thing right before Spider-Man of the Punisher, basically just shooting people for 45 minutes. Yeah.
It happens. He's punishing people.
Yeah, it happens.
People got to be punished. And the Vikings are going to punish people.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro. I'd like to say thank you, Radco. I appreciate it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the coach spoke yesterday. The pads go on today. Here's KO on the opening of camp. And how's it going so far?
We've gotten off to the energy at camp, the focus. There's a level of conviction at which we're doing everything. Many of which is player driven, as the best teams are always player owned and operated. But I'm proud of our guys, and now the challenge is, can we be consistent with that every single day and really establish that standard and those habits that will last us all the way through the season.
Again, KO on Kyler Murray so far.
We're really just in the early stages. Even though it's, we're trying to, move full speed ahead with our volume, I think it's still early enough that it's kind of hard to pinpoint any tendencies by the day. But at the same time, seeing him do that and hitting some of those down the field kind of throws, even into some, different variations of some of Flo's exotic looks, was encouraging, and JJ had some as well. Carson hit a long one to Miles Price as well. So we're just trying to implement our offense. We're trying to really focus on some foundational things that, the quarterbacks play a big role in, but it's an all-11 thing right now for sure, regardless of what personnel grouping we're in.
And finally, again, as they put on pads today, people are talking about not only how fast he is, but how just cut from stone Jordan Mason looks this year.
He's in unbelievable shape right now. I think the things that he really thrives at and has proven to, we're emphasizing in some aspects of our different run game schemes. And, he's already made a few cuts, a few runs and things that have demonstrated just not only a comfort, but a guy that's prepared and ready to go. I'm really excited about Jordan.
Run game's got to be better this year, guys.
Yeah, for sure, and 100% does, because a lot of the plays and stuff that they do dictate off that, right? The play action, especially if Murray's the starting quarterback, moving him out of the pocket, you got to have the defense at least bite for a second on a run action kind of play bit.
Yeah, exciting, right?
And the kid is fast. Did you see him on Saturday at all or not?
Murray?
No, Claiborne.
Yeah, not really, because where we were, the offense practiced way on the other end of the field, and we could not see what they were doing.
I'll give you a report tomorrow.
But Caleb is a monster.
Big
that
dude,
guy,
right?
as long as he's healthy, he is going to be a very good football player.
What if we get the most out of the very first draft class we have without Kwesi?
Right.
What if we get like 3 stars?
It's
out of
nuts
this draft
because
class?
his legacy, I think, is already cemented. He just could not draft.
Yeah.
But it would be nuts if Rob Brzezinski just nails the one draft that he's given control over,
Right.
just crushes one of them. And
he's winging half of it. I
And
mean,
then he just throws double middle
Yeah.
fingers and walks out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know why he'd do that.
Golday, Big Citrus, and Caleb are all playing with the ones, man. That's a huge thing.
Quit playing with your one, please.
Your voice text. Big Citrus. Yeah, it'll be great.
A couple of football players on their way in a second, Ron Johnson and Adam Weber.
Ron played football?
He did for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as did Adam Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a thing or two about a quarterback
Yeah, Adam's great.
camp.
Yeah. Tommy's excited for Adam to be here.
I'm sure he,
Yeah.
sure he
I can't
is.
believe he's not in here.
Who, Tommy?
Tommy, I thought, he'd set his alarm to come in and say hi as well.
Yeah. Parrish was literally
here's
here
Parrish.
for 5 minutes.
I am tired.
He's standing out in the hall and they're like, "Are you leaving?" And he's like, "Yeah, just came in to say hi." He was here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Many times
Likes his
as I
guys.
can.
They love him too, man. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Marco. How can
Yeah,
they not,
he's
right?
Parrish. Are you excited to do anything else today?
Hold on.
Not one bit.
That's it. He's
couldn't
not
care
doing one more
less.
thing. That's it. Yep.
No,
Just
he
listen to
did his
Vikings
thing
news.
today.
He'll go back to nap
Yeah,
and then wait for Podfest to come out.
yeah, that'll be great.
Anyway, yeah, that's cool. So anyway, that's Vikings news for you.
And more importantly, Hawk,
Pads
what's
today.
Thursday at 7?
I do believe the first football game of the season.
Hell yeah,
Is it
man.
really?
Yeah.
Already?
It's Thursday, baby.
Are you coming over? Or are we doing a Zoom bit again?
Obviously, I'm.
I thought you guys were going to it.
No, next year we are.
Oh,
Hawks
next year.
tickets-
Oh,
It's
yeah.
weird. Hawks tickets never showed up in the mail.
They roll over into next
Yeah.
year.
Oh, one of those, mail you physical tickets thing.
Yeah, well, they're
That's
old
what the Hall of
school,
Fame
right,
does.
That's what they do, baby.
Oh, they mail you
That's what they
tickets.
do.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, I think there's a real good chance, no bit, that Hawk will probably be there next year.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's
I
what
know
I'm
what
hearing
you
too.
mean.
Yeah.
I hear it.
See what you're saying.
Because of
See what you're
who's
laying
going
down.
in. Yep.
Marco.
Mark.
Hi, guys.
They
Good
love
morning.
you. Those
Sorry
guys
about
love
that.
you.
Hey.
No,
Oh,
you
they're
don't have
the
to be
best.
sorry. They just
They're
were
the
super
best.
excited to see you.
Oh, I wasn't sorry about that. I was sorry about being late. But yeah, no, they're just awesome people.
Yeah.
They really are deep down, and they're hysterically funny. It was funny that I don't know if I ever told you guys the first time I met them. At Sean Podine used to have a golf tournament. It was a huge golf tournament. Matt Damon would come in, like all these guys would come in, and so we were at Seven Corners, Bullwinkles, and two of these guys. These two guys just come up to me and just start ripping the crap out of me for an Islander and everything, and they're Rangers fans, and I, it was jokingly. Obviously, it was funny, so we're kind of having a conversation.
And then Eric came up and talked to me, and he's like, yeah, I'm from Hopkins. And it was finally when they all got together. And it was Kevin was the other guy. So these four guys come standing up to me, and it wasn't until they were all standing together where all of a sudden this light bulb went on over my head, and I went, "Holy crap! You guys are the Super Troopers!"
That's great.
Yeah, so it was awesome. We just instantly kind of bonded. Just amazing people, and obviously it's very, very funny.
And they made you a super movie star.
Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, don't blink, because you'll miss my scene. But yeah, no, throwing the puck was a lot of fun, and it was funny because Paul Fletcher was giving me so much crap for the one that hit the camera, and it was supposed to hit Stolhansky about 10 feet away, and yeah, that was the one that they loved the most, of course.
Of course.
So I claimed it was intentional. Cool. Yeah, I meant to.
What if it was old school filming, and every time you missed, they had to do it again?
Oh,
and it was just costing them tens of thousands of dollars because you couldn't hit him in the face.
They would have been MFing me like mad. It was funny how like apologetic they were. They're like, don't worry, Mark. We can just CGI it. Don't feel bad for missing 8 million.
Don't worry, that was just the whole key to this entire scene.
Yeah,
but you missed 50 times and we're moving on. So I guess there's no joke in this scene.
You do have to
Way to
shoot
go,
something
Mark.
else. The sun is going down.
You know what's interesting too is I was listening to you guys talking out there, and I can't believe how angry they were at themselves for doing the movie Quasi before they met Sauce, I should say.
Yeah. Who, me? Yeah, they were pissed. They're like, you would have been perfect
You were
at it.
him. Yeah.
Do you have a costume on? I'm
We
like,
would-
no,
Yeah.
this is what I look like.
We could have saved all that money on CGI.
Yep. They were calling me Hunchy on their
That's
way
what
out.
they said. They kept saying that.
Yeah, you were great in the Odyssey.
Yeah, I was. Oh,
Your sheep were
Freak.
adorable. By the way, speaking of sheep, your guy, Sheep Stealer, had a rough night last night.
Teeth
I
guy?
haven't
Yeah,
seen it
Teeth
yet.
guy.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, rough night for Sheep Stealer.
Oh, well, there we go.
So
That's what he gets.
yeah, you're going to be written out of that show pretty quickly as well.
That's all right.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
one?
I love that show.
Me too.
It's dragons.
Yeah, it's
phenomenal.
dragons. They're
Dragons,
incredible.
baby.
Dragon and Jerry Springer.
Yeah, speaking of dragons, AJ's here.
Ugh.
The Intimidator.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Initial Stealer.
He's ready.
The Tickler.
Yeah, the Soul
the
Stealer.
Tickler. You call him the Tickler.
I didn't know that.
Just an Otsego.
Oh, Otsego.
All right, 15 minutes from now, initials quarterfinal number 6. AJ Mansour versus Glenn Schmidt versus Brett Blakemore versus Adam Weber
Look at
versus
Glenn over there.
Ron
He's
Johnson.
ready.
Glenn's feeling loose,
I
man.
know. Wouldn't it be great if you beat AJ? No offense, AJ, but
But
that
he's
really
got
helped
the
me
right
out.
attitude. He just goes, hey, I got to beat him eventually. It's
That's
like, yeah, to win the whole thing, you got to beat him.
That
So why
is
not just
true.
beat him in round 1?
That's right.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
proceed to the Power Trip Morning Show program password and exclusive KFAN interviews. Catch the moments, reactions, and behind-the-scenes fun you can't get on the radio alone. Watch at KFAN.com/watch, powered by Quantum Fiber Internet.
All right, Hawks. So you know how Tommy thinks every Gopher player that's ever existed is like the greatest thing of all time?
Oh, yeah.
So Adam Weber walks in with a new flashy haircut, and everybody's like, God dang, that's a good-looking dude. Like, both rooms are like, man, must be rough being a quarterback.
Yeah.
God, good-looking quarterback. You just got a haircut from the last time we saw you. You had the flow last year.
Yeah.
You had the full flow.
Which was working great for you, too.
Yeah. Well, it's the weird thing. Like, I go months in between haircuts, so it's always like a really drastic change when I do it. But.
Man. All of us are like, we're all just grown men. We're like, that's a good-looking guy. This sucks. The rest of us look like this. God dang it. AJ Mansour is here. Hi, AJ.
Hi,
guys. How's it going?
Aren't you going to say about how great he looks? What's going on?
I was wearing a hat. I wore a hat, and I wear a hat on purpose. It's not on accident, but...
It's good to see your face.
How have you been?
I've been good. It's good to see you guys, too. Weird to be back. The building is very different.
Very different.
Got a lot of the same smiling faces, though, so it's good.
Yeah, it's good to see. How was the birthday party yesterday?
Birthday party was awesome. Mason turned 8 yesterday.
Oh, my God.
That's our youngest. He's 8.
Already
He's a
8?
beast. He's 5'1", 120. Getting
Up
ready.
to you. You want me to hit it or not?
Hit it.
That's a huge bitch.
Hit it. I'd be disappointed if we didn't. So no, he's a beast, but he's a little sweetheart. He turned 8 yesterday. Harry Potter themed birthday. So some of the inherited items from the hockey household were put into play yesterday, which was awesome.
Honored.
And it was a great day.
How many wands did he give you?
Out of 5, we got 4 wands out of 5. Honestly, we woke up yesterday with a little bit of an existential crisis, and he was in tears because he. The night before, Abby, my wife, not accidentally, but she said, I've had so much fun with you being 7. I'm so excited for you to be 8. 7 was so much fun. He woke up and he was sad that he wasn't going to be 7 anymore because Mom had so much fun when we were 7.
Yeah.
So we started our birthday with tears and we worked our way through it. We had, again, Harry Potter theme. So we had hanging candles that would be turned on with a magic wand. So he had fun with that.
That's the best.
The Hogwarts Express was the hockey element. So this real like Lionel train, Hogwarts Express. He had fun with that. So we snapped out of it relatively quick, but it did start with tears, which was not expected, but it was good.
That's just sweet.
Coincidentally, Adam, this is exactly what you and I were just talking about in the hallway down. I walked down. We were just talking about how your son is about to go into pre-K.
Yeah.
And the transition from not being in school to school is gigantic, right?
Yeah. It's
passing of time.
I mean, like you said, the childhood is fleeting. And before you know it, they're growing up and they're becoming little human beings. And so this pre-K move, I'm trying to talk him through it yesterday of like, hey, new school, change is scary, but it's good. And a little life lessons. That's what I love being a dad is like being able to share and kind of help them through those changes.
And you remember really quickly that they have the worries and they have the fears, but once they get and play with other kids or they get a magic wand, their mind's off and they're good and they're back to go. So that's the piece that we can have as the parents there, but it's good. I have also an 11-year-old, soon to be 12-year-old, and his voice is changing. And we're going through that sort of stuff. And it's like, all right, that's a different step when you're thinking middle school, and we homeschool, so it's a little different. But at the same time, like there's different friend dynamics and things you're playing when you're 11, 12 than there are when you're, 4, 5, that age and 8 years. But it, like you said, it is a journey. I know some of you have been through this already. Fatherhood, having kids is one of the best, confusing, hardest things, but it's every day is a journey and it's super fun.
Yeah. Having one that's going to college.
I know,
in a
seriously,
couple
talk about
weeks,
transition.
Enjoy it. Enjoy
Holy
every
smokes.
minute of it. Yeah. Especially Daddy's little girl has been a little hard. Brought a lot of tears the last few weeks. This started to hit me pretty hard. We went to orientation, but again, at the same time, that's what we. That's what we raise them for, unfortunately, is to be grown-ups and to be their own person, and we couldn't be more proud of Gianna, but we would like to rewind time and go back to the pre-K and, go back to, remember we're going to Hogwarts down at MGM Grand or down at MGM Grand. That's a much different place.
Yeah.
Much different place. But taking her down there in Florida to that and her tearing up going into Diagon Alley and all that stuff. So, just cherish every minute of it. Take lots of pictures.
You crying yet, Chris?
Not quite yet, but I am honored. I'm just so happy that the train is still having fun with that. That's just so cool.
It was so fun. Yeah.
I'll never forget getting that. And again, you talked about it when we were in here. Had it with Alex because the Harry Potter movie started when he was in the perfect age. He's 31 now.
Crazy.
Okay, right? And then Abigail, who's just turned 24 a couple weeks ago, her again, and now to see the train carrying on into another generation makes me really happy. So that's great. Man.
And it still puffs out smoke.
Ah, nice.
Probably from the last time you loaded it.
Yeah, it was the sauce that loaded it up for me. So welcome in, everybody. How are we feeling? I don't know. Is this a nerve-wracking experience for you, AJ? Do you feel like you got to defend it, or have you moved past that?
The game, obviously, there's some rust that you're always worried about shaking off. I took a lap. I said hi to folks. Got that out of my system. That was, I think, the hurdle to jump. Being back in the building is fun to see people and have that opportunity. So, I mean,
you see anybody you hate?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. No, we're good. But these guys can play, and it's always fun to come in and have a different group than what you're used to, and we'll see what happens. But again, there's always a little pressure. But I think we've had pressure for what Corey, you did the interview the other day, 13 years ago, I think it was, because
something like that,
right before Mac was born. 13 years ago, we've had different scenarios, whether we're giving away motorcycles or trips to London or whatever it is. Where we've had the pressure before. So I don't think that'll be a factor, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We shall see.
Glenn basically, I learned,
He's eyeballing you.
Glenn basically reenacted the exact scene that he had when he won the first round last year, minus the T-shirt he's wearing, but he's got his same friend in the corner, his host over here. He requested to be in this room. Like, he set the table to reenact his win last year. So we'll see if that works as well.
What about you, Adam? You feeling excited? You feeling ready to go? What?
Yeah, no, I'm pumped to be here, but yes, there's nerves involved. I tried, you try prepping. The great thing is you guys put that past episodes up.
Yeah,
so
you can listen to all of
watch.
them.
And, I just wondering, can you really practice at this, or is it just something you're just good at?
It just depends on the letters, man. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, for sure.
It really does.
Yeah. Some of the ones you've pulled so far have been way harder than other ones.
Yeah, I've been very happy. I haven't gotten a couple of those.
Fair enough. By the way, Ron Johnson just tried calling me. That can't be good. It wasn't a text. He tried calling me.
He must be downstairs trying to get in. You know how it is these days, trying to get in.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Did he find me? Is he here?
I don't know.
Is he here?
Okay, he found us.
There he is.
Ron, you were calling, and I'm like,
I went down the regular hallway.
I'm like, a phone call can't be good. I'm like, that means he's not here. Whew, made me nervous there. I'm like, Ron's not showing up? Damn. Hey, since these two guys are here, should we do 3 minutes of Fan 5? Because I have a question for both of them, since they're both Gophers.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints. Go to saintsbaseball.com. And also, thank you to our friends at... what did we forget earlier?
Circa.
Well, yeah, that's right. Circa.
Circa at 720.
Circa
Sure.
At 720. There you go. Thank you.
Right on. Ron Johnson, Adam Weber, Ron Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
You guys familiar with each other?
Yeah, I wish
Never.
I wish we were the same age. I mean,
oh, come on.
Hey.
Oh, man.
I did. If I had one quarterback for 4 years, oh my goodness.
That would have helped.
Oh yeah, big time.
So who'd you have?
Football, Ron?
Ron played football, yeah.
I had Andy Pursby for a little bit. Billy Cockrum for 2 years. Asad Abdul Khalik, and then Travis Cole.
Man, you did have a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
And Adam had 15 offensive coordinators. So you guys are even. Who knows about the Gophers? They're the team this year has a pretty low over/under, right? Very low expectations from a gambling perspective. But the one thing that is hyped like crazy is Drake Lindsay, right? Multiple is mock drafts, but who cares? But there's a lot of people that are mocking him top of the first round, which might be a pipe dream. But man, this kid's ceiling from a national perspective is growing by the day. Do you guys buy it or not? What do you like? What do you not like? What does he have to learn?
Prototype. He's a prototypical quarterback when you look at his size, height, arm strength, his ability to look back and forth and scan the field. The biggest thing I noticed was in the bowl game, and I think I tweeted a video of it, was he's still willing to drive the ball in the holes that the receivers aren't really giving him space. And I don't know if it was scheme. I don't know if the receivers made a mistake. Because when I tweeted it, people were arguing with me that's the play. There's no way that's the play. Receiver ran a comeback versus cover 4, but stayed between the safety and the corner.
Yeah.
So basically you're running a comeback to a corner sitting out there waiting for you to come back to him. And so I just wondered, is Drake Lindsay or was Drake Lindsay truly given, all the possible weapons, abilities? And that's why I think Isaac Frichte's in here now, to kind of get that going and making sure the receivers, because Glenn Mason always said this. He said, the old Woody Hayes, Ohio State coach, he said, Coach, I told him 1,000 times and he still couldn't get it. He said, well, you're a horrible ass coach. If you tell somebody 1,000 times and they don't get it, you're a bad coach. And that's why I think PJ Flex always says, like, he's a sixth grade, whatever teacher, but he had to teach each kid a different way. And so I think that's going to be the key to this group is getting each receiver to understand or the coach learning how do these guys learn? I mean, honestly, I'm not making any jokes. My roommate, Jermaine Mays, might have been the dumbest receiver I've ever met in my life. We had a test one time. You remember we used to take tests for football before? So we had to take a test before the game, and you got to tell the coach. The question was like, on this play, what do you have? His answer was, I play X. He was like, I don't play that position. I'm not answering that question. Our coach wanted us to know the whole offense. He was like, I play X. He answered that like 7 times. Our coach showed us the test. He was like, are you serious right now? He wrote, I play X. He's like, I don't understand. I don't need to tell.
Was he wrong?
No, he was right.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
right.
Like, he
So
played
100%.
He should have gave him
7 for 7.
He should have gave him multiple choice, or he had to pick an option. But he was hoping, like, hey, on 383, what do you have? Well, I got the 3 route.
He plays X.
He's like, I play X.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what those guys.
Yeah,
I don't know what
he
the tight
did,
end
he
has
did
on this. But no, I think the ceiling for Drake Lindsey is legit. Like, I've been out there and watched practice. They do the GoPro in the helmet to kind of watch his eyes, what he's looking at, and for what I've heard, the kid is dead on. Like he's a smart kid, strong. Like I said, he's a big, strong kid. And if you think about the way a lot of these offenses are now, and you talk about Kevin O'Connell, wanting to get to the line and play fast, and I want to be able to pull up 40 plays out of my, card. Drake Lindsey's a kid like that. Not saying he's going to be with the Vikings. I'm just saying he is what a lot of NFL coaches are looking for.
All right. Adam, what do you like?
Yeah. No, I think the ceiling is fair. The hype is fair. He has all the tangibles, his size, arm strength, the intangibles, how he interacts with the guys. I think he's a good leader, natural leader. So, I'd love to see it because it gives some national attention to the Minnesota Gophers when, we're middle of the pack, maybe even slightly below that. If he has a good year, I mean, a good quarterback changes things. And going into his 3rd year, let's buy into it. Let's watch, see what happens. I like him a lot. I like Drake a lot, and I think he's going to be a great asset for the Gophers offense this year.
I heard Justin Gard say this the other day that, he had 3 interceptions against Iowa, but that game was a disaster top to bottom, right? Yeah. The whole team imploded, including Drake. But outside of that game, I think he had 2 or 3 the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So just did not turn the ball over. For a freshman to not turn the ball over outside of 1 disastrous game, that's pretty good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, you got to look at the health, though, of Darius Taylor. It's going to come down, can you run the ball? If you can run the ball, you can keep them in manageable positions. If they're in 3rd and 9, 3rd and 14, because they're not getting any traction. Darius Taylor's, out again because every year has been something, And so I think PJ Fleck's goal is he always wanted to find 3 running backs. That whole joke, pairing a spare, the Marion Barber Maroney days. But he wanted to find somebody where Darius Taylor didn't have to carry the ball like he was Adrian Peterson because he's not built to do that. He's built like these NFL guys now with, they want another running back in that room with them. And, I think that's the goal for this team too. Run the ball. I mean, but think about if the portal didn't exist. They had a tackle go to Ohio State and start. They had another tackle go to Northwestern and start. Like back in the day, those guys would have been here for their senior year with Drake Lindsey, getting ready to block for Darius Taylor. It's just that has changed the scope of college football too. Like PJ Fleck has recruited some top guys. They just leave because we have 19 Fortune 500 companies, and I don't think a lot of those CEOs are Gophers. Like I don't think they were born here. I don't think they, There's just not a lot of loyalty in the money where, like in Texas, those guys are Texas born, bred, raised, and they're finding oil. And then they're like, hey, here's $20 million. Go get you a Lamborghini and a quarterback, or go get you an offensive line.
You don't have a lot of rich friends?
I do. They don't like the Gophers, though.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, Chad Greenway played for Iowa. He's rich. He could help out PJ Fleck, but, look at that.
St. Cloud State.
Exactly. Parrish is not helping out.
Oh, the Gophers didn't recruit him.
What?
Didn't think he was good enough.
Did they not?
No,
I've not heard
not.
that story.
They did
I've not
not
heard that story.
Well, they weren't interested. He went to St.
What
Cloud.
did he do, though?
Played
He did
hockey.
something.
He played X.
No, what did he do, though? He did something off the ice.
No, he majored in hockey.
No,
Ask him.
they never recruited him.
Wow. That happens, though. We heard those stories a lot. We heard those stories.
We did.
Yeah, I think we have. We've heard a lot of guys say that. Gophers didn't want me. I went somewhere else. It happens. But it worked out for him.
Gophers didn't want me either.
Yeah, they didn't want me.
Yeah.
It's because I'm 5'6".
Yeah. I'm lazy.
idea.
And your search history is sketchy.
You know what?
That
I
doesn't
delete
work.
that every night.
Yeah.
Yep, as far as I know.
Incognito mode.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it. He's got it. You got
Adam
it.
gets it.
Absolutely.
Tommy won't stop texting me. This is his favorite segment ever.
He loves us. He is so.
Is he on his 5th coffee right now?
Yeah. How about that? He takes
Holy
6
smokes.
It's unreal.
espresso shots every morning, like within the first 5 minutes of being up.
What went completely overlooked, though, was that when he was telling that story, it was 6 espresso shots, and he was already on his 2nd energy drink.
I mean,
Don't they say don't drink coffee when you want to have babies? Like, that's kind of bad for him.
What do you think he's trying to get somebody knocked up?
I would hope so.
I'll hammer the under.
The wrong parts.
He doesn't know how that works, Rod.
I think he is going to hammer the under.
No.
Amen.
I'll take that bet. All right. Should we do this?
I think we should.
All right.
Although I know I've asked this question before.
Adam, by the way, your haircut is nice.
It's fire.
Okay, calm down.
It is.
Everybody,
Nice.
look at
Well,
him.
no,
He's
I don't know.
embarrassed.
I have. Let me look at this here quickly. So we should almost move Adam to the Great Clip sponsor instead of Glenn, right? Should we switch?
No.
It's too late now.
It's too late.
Glenn doesn't have hair.
Well, it's, I mean, but a sponsor's a sponsor.
I know.
Yeah,
it worked.
I mean, I think Fountain had great clips at 1.2, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. He's got great hair. That's
Does
about
he?
it,
He
though.
passed away.
Hey, Adam, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Is Saskatchewan a beautiful place? I don't know anything about it, honestly, but I like Canada.
It's very flat. You can see for 30 miles straight, probably.
Yeah.
And it's what I was surprised to hear is Regina is actually where the team is located. I thought they were
grow
pronouncing
up, Ron.
I didn't think
First. Hawk owns property there.
I thought it was Regina. It's not. It's Regina.
It is
It's
Regina.
Regina,
I
Saskatchewan.
played in Calgary, so I remember that.
Yeah.
Regina.
Regina.
Now Calgary's
In Saskatoon.
awesome.
Saskatoon, yeah.
Calgary's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I love
a great
Calgary.
city, man.
Not too far from Banff, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Fly into Calgary and go to Banff. That's the best.
It was one weather down there. You get up there, it's freezing cold. It's amazing.
Hot. So cool.
But yeah,
I gotta
Regina
get
is
to
a place.
You got to. Okay, let's play this game.
We know Hawk doesn't like to go there.
I'll go
Hang
as
on,
much
Tommy
as I
just
can.
texted again. Regina, gross. I don't understand. Apparently he's been there. All right, when we come back, Adam Weber versus Ron Johnson versus Brett Blakemore versus Glenn Schmidt versus AJ Mansour. But maybe more importantly, again, no one hit the jackpot on Friday. So it remains $121,000, and one of you gets a crack at that after this.